Hello, everyone. Yeah. Do you have an intro you wanna like talk through, or do we just jump right in?
Yeah, I think we'll just jump right in. Hello, welcome to Smogon Game Day, except that it's game night because these people scheduled for, you know, completely unviable European hours, let alone Asian or like, and we're immediately loading into an RU game with. Is there a single attacking move on Scarfroom's side? I'm not sure.
These Johners are not only Johning, but they're bringing freaking hard stall.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I,
Okay. Meanwhile, I play Colin is bringing the most offensive of hyper offenses, which is pretty cool. Um, yeah, this is very funny. HO has tools to blow up stall. HO has a lot of tools, actually. This HO specifically has a bunch of tools, maybe, to blow up stall. That could be a Facade Salamence, Dragon Dance variation. That would go crazy. If there's no Rocky helmets on Scarf side, which, hard to tell. Maybe Crest has one, maybe Quag has one. But if there isn't, Mousehold can single-handedly basically eviscerate. There's a Talonflame actually to worry about, flame bodying. But, I mean, honestly, Talon's not the hardest guy to deal with, especially when you have, like, Gyarados and Salamence and Bisharp all, like, being physical guys. And Gyarados and Salamence being able to sometimes muscle through Quagsire, which might be your first line of defense. You might need to use Talonflame to answer those guys, which might open up Mousehold. And then there's an Armarouge, who is going to blank into a Hoodra and Alomuck, both of which, do a very good job of stonewalling him.
it's worth mentioning, obviously, the game title or the stream title and the videos indicate this, but this is some of the highest level, like when it comes to trophy tournament representation for these sort of lower usage tier formats, right? This is the first round of Grand Slam playoffs, right? Just to get here, folks have to play like 5, 6, 7 individual tournaments just to get enough points to get to this point.
My lands. Taunt off the rip. I have no idea why Colin taunted. What do you think this Gudra is going to click? No clue. That was actually a very weird taunt. Gudras are normally, I guess, protect. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I think it was a
miss.
bit of a autopilot kind of situation where he just didn't want anything kind of weird to happen. And
I mean, I'm just saying, this Gudra gets no, like, legitimately threatening status. It doesn't get T-Wave, doesn't get Toxic, doesn't get Rocks,
right.
doesn't get Black Off, doesn't get anything, really.
Thank you for that.
Hey yo, I'm up right now.
Was that Ampha?
Alright.
That was Ampha.
Yeah, it's me. Hello. Sorry for the
yeah, these
the
rocks are
delay.
cool.
I was playing a random battles tour.
Did you win?
Yeah, these rocks are cool. The knockoff is more useful, I think, because that takes Gudra kind of out of the running for being an Armarouge answer. It's also a normal resist that is getting chipped, which is pretty good for Mousehold, because that guy is going to come in, click Pop Bomb 1,000 times, and then hopefully, if Talonflame is down, not get burnt, and then just maybe win the game.
Yeah,
Hard to say.
Doesn't have a ton of like legitimate recovery, and losing leftovers just means like, okay, well, any damage is functionally permanent.
By the way, doesn't Gyarados just kinda win if it's substitute as well?
It depends on the Gyarados. If it's sub, yes. If it's taunt,
Yeah.
maybe. A Will-O-Wisp. Okay.
Ooh, it survived.
Wait, wow, what?
Yeah, that's interesting.
That is
I feel
funny.
like you
Talonflame
don't want
on the
to
Wisp,
survive
okay.
there. I feel like you'd rather go down and then get set up on a -4 Hoodra.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
you probably did want the Mew to go down there, but it is what it is. If this Talonflame is going to click Defog 1,000 times, this Mew can just sit in front of it and click Stealth Rocks 1,000 times. This is a losing battle. Scarf will just have to It's not even that hard to defog on the other guys. Like you can.
By the way, is this game 1
Yes.
or game 2?
This
It's
game one.
game one.
Yeah. Set just started.
I think
You
well,
love to see
also
argue first.
Scarf has to take in the fact that there is a Bishop in the back a little bit. The Talonflame does probably have Will-O-Wisp, but you can still kind of have to be a little scared of that +2 if Colin wants to make a play like that.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. So, let's say you do defog into Bisharp, and that's like well and good. You just get Wisped. Honestly, Throat Chop doesn't do a lot of damage. You can go into Quag, and then your Bisharp has been sacked basically for no reason.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm interested to see where Colin uses his Terra as far as these things go, because teams like this, you can go a couple ways. You could use it on maybe Salamence, like I mentioned before. Facade Mence, which since it came out, it has to be Facade Mence, has picked up a lot of traction. If it gets burnt here, if this Mence gets burnt here, it might just win the game on the spot. I don't think Quagsire, like, if it's not Whirlpool, can't actually beat it if it's burnt.
Oh,
The
true.
Hoodra actually took a little bit of chip, which might not seem like a lot, but when we're talking about like a +3, +4, like Terra Normal, maybe Facade, it's like Facade boosted, that, yeah, you can't really do much about that. Press came in. Do we see leftovers? Okay, we do. I have no idea why this came in then. Like Ice Beam, maybe?
What would the set be to come in on Salamence if it's not leftovers?
Well, I thought it could have been Trick Scarf, but it's not that.
Oh.
Ice Beam? Thunderwave? If you Thunderwave, it's the same thing as if this thing got burnt. If not worse, actually. So you can't T-Wave here. I have to imagine you're going to get Moonblasted or maybe Ice Beam. And you're trying to bait a Terra out of Mence, which is that's a reasonable line of thought for Scarf.
I cannot wait for this stream VOD to show up in the
It's
Salamence
outrage?
subtext.
So it's not Facade Mence? It just raw dogged in on the Talonflame and was like, okay, I don't care if I get burnt. It's Lumberry. That probably is what it is then. Yeah,
True, true.
Probably Lumberry.
I wonder if Quagsire is Seraphary.
There's a reasonable chance Crest could be Terra Fairy. But then I think you would also lose to Mousehold.
It is not Seraphary.
Is it
Yeah,
Lumberry?
there's one.
Was in fact Lumberry.
Yeah,
that
it
makes
was
sense.
in fact Lumberry.
And I think Quag is actually Rocky Helmet, so that's pretty interesting. I think the
I
Quag
don't
should just
think-
recover here.
I don't think Quag can take the +2 outrage. Wait, the outrage.
Well, it's unaware,
That's
so it's not gonna.
Yeah, I forgot about the unaware.
You just recover.
That's still a lot.
It is Rocky Helmet. You recover, okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. So Mence goes down, or the
Yeah,
crest
a little bit.
and the information that Quag is Rocky Helmet.
Colin can probably still use Mantis attack for later, I believe. Hi, Bella.
Trading the damage for like 4 recovers on Quagsire, that's not bad. I mean, that's what Quag will only have 4 recovers left, assuming he recovers here, which I think I
That would be the safe option.
guess he doesn't have to recover. Even if you take that outrage damage, you're out of range of all Bisharp nonsense. Household would nuke itself before it finishes nuking you if it took a pop bomb. I guess you don't have to recover here. Do you? He
Yeah,
does. Okay.
that's-
Yeah.
Just in case. It's safe.
Now this is a pretty interesting spot. We have Armor Rouge come out. Okay. Sure. I think we just see Elamut come from Scarf on like a Calm Minder maybe from Armor Rouge.
I think you always go Blissey, I believe. It should be Calm Mind, Seismic Toss, and like the classic set, which... Oh,
I mean, if you go Blissey and you eat like, and let's say the Armor Rouge did Calm Mind, then it's like, okay, now you have to worry about Psyshock if you go to Alomuck. I mean, you have to worry about a read. Maybe you get Armor Cannon, that's a 2-shot, and then this Armarouge might actually just sweep you. Armarouge is one of the better kind of like setup guys to dismantle Fat. Like you can even see Alamuk, it came in and took like, you know, took rocks, took 38% from armor cannon, like that. This is a pretty sizable chunk. Smuck is now kind of forced to rest. It could not rest and just go for the hard knock. But if Armarouge like, well, I was gonna say if Armarouge Terras, but that might be a little too early. Yeah. So Bisharp comes in.
Oh.
I mean,
It protects?
Not rest.
Not rest. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, it's
that
not
is-
rest. Oh my yo.
That is
Okay, well, that was a bad
actually
Iron Man.
very good for Colin in this case.
Yeah, if it's not rest, I mean, that Armarouge is a couple Calm Minds and a Terra away from potentially, because okay, it's knockoff, it's protect. You have to imagine it's Haze or Clear Smog, probably Haze, but
I believe it should probably the end you said, which was knockoff, clear smog, and then two more options. Which
on
I
a
assume
protect
is-
set?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, using Nalomak without haze or like clear smog feels kind of weird for me. Especially
seen
on
it.
Sol, which very much relies on it.
The fact it's protect on stall is definitely the weirdest part about all this. On stall, you normally are used to seeing it being like, you know, rest talk with knockoff and haze or clear smog or something, just so it can answer Armarouge better. Maybe Scarf's plan is to just Terra Dark the Blissey and then have that act as your Armarouge answer, which is more than fair. That would actually put Scarf in a pretty good position. Yeah, because you still have like Quag for the Gyarados and stuff, so
That doesn't seem very good.
is Muck taking a beat down. That Blissey got to come in eventually, or else, you know,
Is he just worried
bad
about
things are gonna happen.
predict or something?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh my god, don't tell me my microphone isn't working with me.
Here, I'm gonna move my mic closer to me. Hopefully you hear me better. I was wondering if like he's worried about Spy Shock or something.
It is definitely going to be Psyshock, but
Yeah.
I think the plan for Scarf is to make it okay. There's a Talonflame in now. That's interesting. I don't know why this is in. This is 2 free Calm Minds if you don't Brave Bird.
I think it's
Surely
obvious
he
that he
Brave
does.
Birds, right?
Yeah, it's obvious that he does brave. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, I see what this is now. So this is probably not Calm Mind Armors. This is probably Endure Weakness Policy, which is not like, I don't know. I really don't like relying on the opponent to give Armarouge its buffs. On HO, like, I mean, that's pretty, I'm quote unquote standard. I feel like Calm Mind is still very standard as well. But you do see it more on HO where it just runs Endure Weakness Policy. And then you have your 3 attacks, you have your energy ball, Psyshock, and armor cannon. The latter two, which we've already seen. Body press
Body
redraw,
press.
that's cool.
Body press.
It's not acid spray. That's pretty interesting. Alright, Mouse comes in. Now, these things
it
do
just a
commonly
Terra
carry
Encore?
Bullet Seed, so if Quag comes in, it could just explode. I think Talon is probably coming in. Or Gudra's going to trade its health to Draco this. And that's what happens, yeah. Gudra trades its health to Draco. Oh my.
That's it.
Okay.
Can we actually skip turn when we... Ooh,
Yeah, we should just skip past the
Missed.
mouse hold play.
yeah, the
And-
mouse hold animation is...
Okay, and here's the Talonflame. That, you know, probably should have came out before.
What's this? 3 Draco misses? The whole game? I guess Flame Body turn 1 though.
Yeah. Unfortunate stuff. Hydra comes in.
This is just
Okay.
another free population bomb, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just...
Yeah.
Oh, it's
1
Rash.
HP! 1 HP for
Okay, if this is sub Gyarados, things can get real schnasty right about now. If it's not, though... I mean, Taunt would do the same thing, actually, and it is sub. Okay, the game is probably over.
Yeah, the game's over. Unless
Blissey, you're cute,
the Blissey has like
you know.
Thunderbolt or something.
It doesn't matter. It gets 2-shot by
Yeah.
Waterfall, and nothing you can send in
Yeah.
stops Gyarados.
Yeah, this pussy should have been brought in a lot sooner, I feel.
Your heal bell is cool, but I ask you, for what?
It's not gonna help
No
with
reason.
the major problem, which is
Yeah, I mean, this Gyarados is probably just won the
Gyarados.
game.
like even if the Gudra managed to like be terrifying or something resistant to weak use, then it just worry for substitutes again.
Yeah, I think the more pressing issue is you can't break the sub in like a timely manner. Like your knockoff
Yeah.
from Hudra is not going to do 25%. I think it's only Body Press isn't doing it. I think it's only going to be Draco. And that obviously lowers your special attack, so that's not like sustainable.
Yeah, and
Or
you
four subs.
and like he already revealed, he's not like Iron Press, which would have.
Oh, it's
helped,
Crunch. That's interesting. Oh, Faded
What the-
Knockoff does do 25%. That's interesting. Okay, wait, that changes things a little.
Yeah, I'm honestly
I
surprised.
mean, doesn't Terra Dark Crunch
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you Terra Dark, then you can get Earthquaked by Quagsire, and then it's not so simple anymore. So yeah, I like this Armor Rouge play first. Get the proc. Blissey's already very low, so Armor Cannon's very free. And you can just Armor Cannon all the way through Scarf's
Yeah.
team. That was a great play by Colin. Had he Terra'd there, I don't know if he could have. Oh, that does a lot of damage. So this is like all Fizz Death Blissey. Makes sense. Okay, Psyshock for no reason. I don't. How much PP does Armor Cannon have right now?
I think.
Oh, that makes okay. Okay. So one more PP. You have to be
still
kind of
feel-
careful.
I still feel that. Yeah.
Okay, well you should have protected there if you wanted to. Like I get
that.
that play, but you should have. That should have been a protect. Try and get at least lefties back, and then you would be okay. Well, this is the admission of game over basically. And you can just sub here. Hudra comes in. You can crunch again, and then just sub back on the Quagsire. That will be all she wrote. Or if Scarf decides to stay in for some reason, then you can just Dragon Dance behind your sub and then be fine.
It would be kind of funny if the Quagsire actually had like a curse or something.
And then Scarf realizes it's over, and then just bounces. Even if Quagsire was cursed, I don't think it would have met. Well, maybe PP wise, it would be relevant.
I
But
think it probably matters PP wise. Yeah.
By the way, I forgot to ask earlier, but which metagame got dropped out of the series? Do you guys know?
I can find out in 2
I
seconds.
can check.
I don't think Colin would drop LC, and neither Scarf would drop.
And you got dropped. So we have Ubers, UU, RU, PU, Little Cup.
Okay.
We've already seen RU, and now we have Ubers, UU, PU, Little Cup left over.
I do believe Scarf probably picks Ubers, which I know he's more experienced in Ubers and anything goes, which I do think is gonna be the pick here from him.
You would be correct.
Oh, it's already start?
It is. Here it is. Okay. I'm not big into Ubers, so I can't really say a ton of stuff about this, but there is a Ribombi and there's a Hatterene. So I'm interested to see.
There's a thing, Ming. I know from fact, from from helping in Ubers in like SCL that Ribombis can bring skill swap to the table. So it's not so simple like for the turn one. It really depends on if the Ribombi has skill swap or not.
Definitely does. I mean, I would be kind of shocked if it did. I mean, it could be the Trick Scarf stuff. I've seen that too. Trick
That
Scarf
being
is very
said,
interesting.
the one thing that looks like kind of big for me is like
Okay. B versus Hello.
Scarf has Lunala, and then Colin has like mostly Ho-Ho as Ghost resist, which is not technically resist.
Yeah. Can we
So,
check what Arceus type that is on Scarf side? I can't really tell from the sprite.
It's very
Oh,
Arceus
it's poison.
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 Fairy is a bit lighter, the colors.
Oh.
I wonder if it's the like the YouTuber set, which is usually Sword Stance, EQ, and extreme speed.
Because you see the Arceus poison come out immediately, get paralyzed. That's tough.
I mean, looking at the teams as well, but Colin's team actually looks very weak to weak healer as well. Like the best answer to weak healer is like the Landers, and like if the Arceus has a recover, then it can get kind of bad for Colin's side.
Yeah, real.
Oh, Pain Split.
Okay.
I did that.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty hot. I like that. I like that. Slip,
Yeah,
have you
that's
seen that before? I know you play.
That's a cool
You
fact.
dabble in Ubers.
No, I mean my experience with Uber is just talking to Taka, but no, Pain Split's very cool here. I like I was actually just about to say, I was like, man, I don't know about all this like free like this free chip
chip,
that's
right?
getting on hat.
All that shit.
Look,
Yeah.
like you're gonna
Is that a
slowly.
balloon ogre? Excuse me. Balloon ogre? What is that for?
Do you think it usually helps with things like maybe Kyogre, maybe helps with Landers, since Landers usually just pack one or two attacks and max.
I think it
don't
also
know,
Yeah.
bro.
I think it also just kind of gives Scarf that like almost easy switch into a ground type, considering his team is relatively grounded, to where he doesn't really have to like think too much of letting it pop, if that makes sense.
True.
That does
True.
seem
Big
good.
side shock on the Arceus poison. I mean, you're still gonna be faster. You can get a recover off if you want. You could also just, not move. Paralysis
Yeah, no,
moment.
this one's gonna be close. You said it.
Yeah, that one's bad for Scarf.
Now Ho is put in a pretty good position. You can just fire off Brave Birds for free. Or Sacred Fire if you want to, but, you know, if Kyogre comes... Well, actually...
I mean, Brave Bird is very much free here.
If you burn the Kyogre, I mean, that's pretty good too. But, yeah, Brave Bird, you just toss that out. Reckless Abandon.
I still wonder if the Lunala is the Meteor Beam set. Which Meteor Beam would probably be very good here.
You think it'd be Meteor Beam over Boots?
I mean, Meteor Beam is... I don't know how frequent Boots Lunala is, because he's also using it on late shows, so I do believe it's some form of setup or something.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. He comes in, Sash gets popped, Moonblast on the hat, pretty good. That's in range of a second Moonblast now. Nothing can come in that's both faster than B and also eats a hit, like eats a Moonblast. So, yeah. You just click that, I guess.
Yeah. Guess I can take it.
Wait, is this Scarf? Actually, I didn't even think about that. This could be Scarf. Scarf Ogre, though? Man, I remember the last time
I
saw
think it's
Scarf
probably
Ogre.
Scarf. I think that that's not in range for it to be like a
It's
calm.
probably...
Mhm.
Yeah, it's Scarf. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Scarf. Yeah, boy, I love Scarf Ogre.
I mean, now Scarf pretty much gets free Swords End with Coridon, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It does suck that you can't get his webs down though, especially for this team. 'Cause I'm sure that Scarf Kyogre is going to be a pain.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's say this Koridon gets the Swords Dance. You assume, what, like Lando is coming out? Or would you sack
It's
something first to this
usually-
guy and then go Lando?
I do think it's either...
Arceus
it's not-
Fairy. Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, if
maybe it's
If the guy
Scarf,
Swords Dance, you
Coridon.
probably exploded a Flare Blitz, but then you
Yeah.
could maybe go... Well, you would probably have to pop Terra then. Then Lando comes in. Yeah. It's good Ogre, though. Good Ogre.
Scarf probably Thunder Waves here. I think would be the safest play.
If it has it, yeah. Thunderwave would be pretty cool. And no, you just see Origin Pulse come out.
That did 0. Yeah, no webs.
Assuming this is power her, this meteor.
Oh,
beam
we have an
stroke-
Ubers guy in the chat. FC! What's up?
Hello, FC.
Hello.
FC came to save us.
Can stop floundering
Good.
around.
FC, there's an Air Balloon Kyogre on Scarf side. What? Why is that? Why is that Air Balloon?
It helps. Is he running webs? Yeah, it helps versus opposing webs quite a bit. Because he doesn't have Terapagos or anything like that. So it's pretty good in the opposing HO matchup. And also, it helps you not get, like, auto 6-0 by ground seeds.
That's lit.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see the ping until
Okay,
now.
that's-
I will catch up really quickly just to see what this looks like.
This
Well,
is game
we
2
just saw
for the
Koridon
moment.
trade its entire health bar to break that multi-scale Lunala, get some scale shot chip off. Cool. Cool.
Oh, it's U-turn or Bombay? That's cool. Doesn't help versus hat, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
And Poison Seeds. It's an interesting team from Scarf.
Oh, I told you, Ming, it was actually Mirror Beam.
It's Meteor Beam. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense here. Like, because half the team is soft-walled by Hoa, so you want to be able to OHKO it with something other than Kyogre. That para is pretty rough, but I feel like odds were in his favor. Just keep fishing forever.
Yeah.
Do you think the Koraidon is Sword Sense or not?
Yeah. Like, the only other alternative would be Bulk Up, but Bulk Up is more a screens thing than a webs thing. So I assume it's either just Dice or Life Orb. Which, it can... The way it has to do it is it has to do enough for Zacian to win. Or the other way around, just Zacian has to burn Terra to do enough for Koraidon to win. Koraidon's a bit less likely to win though, just because there are two fairies. But this Kyogre might actually win. This still looks, even being down 5-3, looks pretty good for Scarf.
I think Hatterene is very low, so it's kind of just one fairy.
Yeah, but it blocks Scale Shot, which can sometimes be enough.
True.
For I assume Colin has Scarf Kyogre?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Scarf.
Yeah, so that can be enough, just blocking the scale once. But he has to get past this Kyogre first. I assume he's Terra Grass on this Hoa? Just looking at team comp, if he's not, it's probably Terra Dark. And then he might be a little bit cooked. But I think he might have to burn Terra here regardless. Which can put him quite a bit behind depending on the Zacian Terra. But like, he gets farmed by Kyogre because he lost his Koraidon so early.
Probably gonna burn down some of this timer to kind of make that decision.
Yeah, it's a big turn. Big turn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Okay, yeah, it
There you
is
go.
grass. Yeah. And I don't know the head calc if that's Spadef. I think it's slightly Spadef. Because for like 25 is nothing.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to... I mean, you can kind of just bin Hat, right? I mean, he is down. It's cool for... I guess Koraidon. But I mean, you have Arceus. So it's like, you don't really need the fairy type. I think Hat...
I think this
yeah.
lives Ice Beam.
Well, like, what
I'm
if,
pretty sure it's
what if
like
nonsense
Ice Beam,
happens? What if you get, like, crit or frozen or something?
Oh.
Oh,
No, yeah,
or you
yeah.
just... Uh-oh.
I feel like you
Okay,
do
well,
that. You
nonsense
just
can happen again.
heal up, and then... Yeah, I mean, if he freezes. I don't think crit kills.
This is like...
That was stupid.
True.
Crit does not.
This
kill,
is some prime
at
positioning
least
for some
from what I'm
nonsense,
assuming.
though.
Yeah, so I think the main thing to keep in mind now is that Colin has burned Terra and Scarf hasn't. So depending on the Zacian, it might be able to do it. Because I don't know though. Maybe if it's substitute and gets like a 50-50 right, but it seems
It's also
a little
worth
bad right
noting,
now.
Collins Kyogre is Scarf, so that's it will be faster than the station.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if it's anything, it would have to be Sub or Trailblaze to get through, or Dodge Originals.
Ooh,
Do
That is-
Zacians bring anything to break Lando or no?
They're usually just Behemoth Blade, and it does like 40 at neutral, which is usually enough. But this Lando is still fully healthy, which is a bit rough, because it never had to check the poison seals, which I don't remember how that happened, but I think it just got like paralyzed and then just died.
It got paralyzed earlier in the game, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't Zacian sometimes run 2 flying? Or am I making that up?
No, it can. It can. Landos have, some of them have started running, or like a good amount, run Rock Tomb now for
Okay.
Terraflyingization. So it's not like an auto win if he runs into that, but if it's taunt U-turn, Rock CQ instead, then maybe. This could
And
also,
Helmet goes down?
if this is like the Terrifier taunt set, and it just rips it here and then Swords Dances, I don't know if it'll kill Lando, but it might put it in range of Zacian Trailblaze, which could be the win con.
Well, you can also go Ogre, get Rain up, bin Hat, and then go Lando. Which, I don't know if that's like viable, but maybe.
I think you can do some pivoting around this. Like, I think Colin wins, but like I said, this Koraidon could be some anti-T-Wave stuff here. It's probably Terrifier, because there's already a Ghost type. You don't aren't super scared of each other. But yeah, this is kind of just like the remaining 4 Mons are the 4 that just beat up Koraidon. So it's a little hard to get it going here.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. It's actually still faster than a lot of Fairy Seas here. Yeah. Yo, it.
Oh, unfortunate.
Whoa.
Live though.
I don't know the exact roll on that, but yeah. I mean, if we see a Trailblaze here into like Terra Flying or something, that could still do it technically, but a lot of the sets would have to be right. It would have to be Flying Trailblaze and non-Rock Tomb Lando. Or
Can do
again,
Zacian
like I
Trailblaze.
Wait a minute. We're acting like Rock Tomb is 100% accurate here. You know?
yeah, or you can dodge.
Okay. Raw SD.
Yeah. The only thing that kills this here is Terra Steel, or like Terra Ice Blast. I don't get Ice Fang, but I don't think
that would be
no
epic.
human has ever run that. It'd be really funny if it got clipped though. But I think this probably just comes down to Kyogre hitting Origin Pulse.
I got FC. You could be involved in an epic Ubers clip, but not be in it. Huzzah!
I'll give the commentator's curse. I don't want to, but in my head, yeah, Terra Steel.
Oh, it is Terra Steel.
Oh,
And it did
It
not.
lives.
Yeah. That's
I
really
think
tough.
that's a pretty decent roll for Zacian to kill.
That's a. I'm pretty sure that's a 1 in 16 for it not to kill.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That is nuts, bro. Really? That was like min.
It
Absolutely.
might be like. It might be 1 in 8 or something, but it's rolling really low. I'm pretty sure.
That's unlucky. No, and that puts Scarf down 0-2 at that. That is tough.
Yeah, if it's max Lando versus max taxation, it's 87.5 to kill.
So 1 in 8 sucks.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
which then at that point it just is Kyogre versus hitting moves.
Yeah, you just. Well, would Kyogre Origin Pulse even KO?
I feel like it should. It's actually a roll after helmet, so
Okay, so it's just 2 rolls then. Yeah.
yeah. Scarf
Wow.
did have some odds there, but like helmet is 16% and Origin Pulse does 82 min. So they were both, or well, that one was pretty heavily in Colin's favor, but this one was pretty heavily in Scarf's favor. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
Just got back,
Well-
but I saw Colin one. I do think probably we have a PU game coming.
What was
I
the
don't
first
know.
tier played?
Either it was
Are you was
Oh, no,
first?
right.
I think either of you or PU is probably the one.
I mean, I would like to see some PU. I love PU. That tier is very fun.
But knowing Scarf, I'd say he probably chooses UU first.
Please,
So,
please pick you.
Listen, I'm not super knowledgeable about these guys' tiers and which one is quote unquote strongest at which tiers, but I mean, if you're Scarf, back's against the wall at this point. You're down 0-2, one more, and you're just out. No holding back here. You just pick your best tier.
yeah, it's
Go with you.
UU. I was right.
Alright, let's see.
UU gaming.
If I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest, Colin seems to be on the advantage here on my
Yeah, Colin has a really nice matchup into this.
Yeah, this
Heatran.
Hydropole looks.
Hydrapple is very good here. Heatran can pretty much chip Rotom very fast as well.
Yeah, Heatran's going to be really annoying to deal with if you're not, if you have to use Rotom as the first line of defense, that's not horrible, but like, I mean, you don't love taking Magnastorm chip. You could get Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
Just be annoying.
I know Heatrans in EU don't usually bring Flash Fire anymore due to like a lot of physical attackers and everything.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
I know-
getting a burn on low kicks, even if you trade for knock, is like kind of
Yeah,
really
very
good
good.
a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Flip, what would you say? Because I would like to see more gaming. So if Scarf wants to try and win this game, what do you think he has to do from his side? Just like
There's a couple of things he can do. So, like how we were talking about how dangerous this Heatran can look here. He can use Rotom to help with that a lot. Rotom can carry a lot of weight here if played pretty well. Depending on this Latios set that we have, the Latios can help with some extra pressure on the Heatran. Some of them can run Surf, so if he decides to do that, that's an option. But yeah, just Heatran not having a super reliable way to recover and looks like to be the main stealth rocker on here. You're probably not going to see anything too crazy that will let Scarf kind of pivot around it if necessary.
pickpocket, not pickpocket. Okay.
No,
Oh,
it was
already
pickpocket.
pickpocket.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Pickpocket
Yeah.
already?
Mm-hmm.
Good word.
Alright, I do have to go, but it was fun catching half the Ubers game. So I'm gonna make a soul read
Thank
that
you.
this game ends with one of their Latios Terrad clicking Luster Purge. That's the soul read. And I will come back
That's a pretty good
later-
I
soul
think those
read.
are pretty
I'll
good
come back-
odds, yeah.
I'll come back
Very
later
good.
and see if that's true. Alright,
All
so
right, best of luck.
Ace FC. By the way, chat, we're gonna cover FC's game too, hopefully in like a couple hours, I guess, from now. Yeah, that'll be fun
Goes
to
for
see.
the rock trade. A little dangerous, but I like it.
Okay, well,
So
So
Magnastorm here is free.
pick a
isn't it?
Magnastorm guy. Pick
Yeah,
pick
for
something
sure.
to eat this magma.
I think this knock on the Heatran early is also really good for Scarf. It kind of lets him slowly whittle it down, especially if it's possible to keep some form of hazards up with bringing rocks and assuming that the Scarm is spikes like it should be. It's probably always going to come in and take some sort of damage.
Yeah, I mean, if this Heatran can get whittled down, I mean, that's just great for Latios. You know, eventually you can Terra Fire and be marginally less. Or, I'm sorry, not Terra Fire. You can Terra Steel, like FC made that soul read, and be marginally less annoyed by Colin and his
The only
counterplay.
thing which is kind of dangerous for, as for the rocks being up, is just that XIV can pretty much get rid of the rocks
Oh.
very easily.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we see
Just as I
Drill in.
said,
It's- It's more on the extra drill itself. Is it's going to come in and kind of just keep taking this rocky helmet damage as we should see here. To where, how many times is he going to have to, take that to the point where it can Scarf keep something up to kind of just keep a little bit more pressure every single time something comes in.
Well, but with rocks up on Scarf side, I mean, this Rotom's and Volt switches are looking kind of nasty. Because it's like, okay, who are you
No
from
ground,
Latios?
no
Cool,
ground.
you take 12% rocks, take that Volt chip, and go like what? You can go Torn, you can go Drill again. But again, Drill, what are you going to do? You're going to spin into the Skarming end?
He does
Indeed.
spin to...
Drill takes a little bit of chip, the spike goes right back up. Now it's okay.
Another...
Short. We're just gonna run this sequence a couple times, I guess.
I mean, I do think he Volt switches and then now calling Ghost Star. Since you
Yeah, this Volt
pretty
switch
much-
damage is chipping the Latios faster than the Drill is gonna get chipped by Skarm.
Since you can pretty much click knockoff and get progress on something right now. If he goes Tinkaton later on the turn, then you just go Drill as he rocks up. Yeah, exactly.
I think.
Yeah, okay, so this is probably pretty dire.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. I mean, to have this kind of coming into this Volt Switch Mon, into like we're talking about, where he kind of has a handful of Pokemon that already threaten a lot of Scarf's team. It makes it very difficult to move around. Colin's matchup here is just so good. It feels.
Well, now we have Rotom.
Yeah.
It's the
And
Hydrapple.
Rotom is already
Just free.
on and
Latios,
top
okay.
5.
Did you go Tink? Like, get him up?
I think if he goes Sync, Colin can always go Excadrill either way.
Yeah. You probably, if you go Tink, I think you just.
But you could
take
knock too
the
if you're
damage
Tink,
where you
and then
can. Yeah, exactly.
Colin has to think a little bit about that, because if Drill comes in, takes the spike, gets knocked, and that's just one step closer to not being able to spin anymore. And then if hazards go up,
Ogre one.
you never know.
Hey, that's interesting.
So not
It's
lefties
also-
on the Lottie.
It's also
Okay.
have duty boots, which is interesting.
Yeah, Boots Ogre, not Boot, sorry, Boots Ogre, not lefties on the Lottie. Perhaps Choiced? Slip? Do you think that makes sense on?
Yeah,
on
no, I mean, Lottie can run choice, choice Scarf,
Mhm.
choice specs. The switch kind of hides which choice it is. Maybe he wants Scarf to think that he's a bit more on the choice spec side, but also this team that Colin brought isn't too fast. So I am kind of expecting this audio to end up being choice Scarf. But yeah, no, it's definitely doable. It's just Latios is so versatile in this tier, has so many different sets that it can bring.
A Tran comes in on the Gigaton. Cool.
I don't think he has a very reliable answer to Tran.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, no, I mean,
So Rotom
Lottie's taking a lot of chip.
really damaged.
Rotom's been
Yeah.
knocked.
And
tough.
also, as of I think Heatrans also bring Dark Pulse into as of recent. I've seen a lot of
Sometimes,
Dark
yeah.
Pulses.
I think it depends on the team. This one, it definitely could be if he's afraid of some issues of not having anything that's necessarily of like trying to trade his dragons or his steel health versus like Latios, or being afraid of a Dirge Terra Fairy setup, especially if this Heatran's Flame Body. But
Okay, we see Dirge
also,
come in.
yeah.
Are we about to see a Scorching Sands come out? Is that what's happening here? Because otherwise, I don't.
No, it's Dirge gets Earth Power. I mean, it's gonna kind of be a little bit of a game of chicken here, because this Heatran most likely, even on the more defensive sets, it should be outspeeding these Skeledirges. But it's a lot of, is someone gonna Terror to try to get an advantage, or like how defensively can a leftover-less Heatran really stack up with the slack offs, or just him slowly getting torch knocks off?
That was a good taunt as well.
For sure.
It's taunt torn. Cool. A good time gets thrown out there.
Yeah, I do reveal the taunt on turn 1 mean.
Oh, oops. Forgot. There's so many turns.
Yeah, you good?
You get knocked off. What happens now? You just go back to Dirge, do the magma thing. Oh, my lands.
You risk it and gets
rocks.
the rocks.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible.
That's terrible for calling.
It's gonna go straight Dirge. Oh, and there's the taunt.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. This means Tran can only swap in twice more before it folds to hazards. If they stay up, which, you know, who's to say if they do or not. This Rotom gets a pain split now. That's pretty epic. Well, it can try to pain split. Colin could try and stop that, I guess.
If he does, he's losing Heatran. But also, I mean, it's not really then the world if Rotom gets a pain split here for Colin. He has so many options to deal with this at some point in the game that he doesn't really need to force it.
By the way, when is the next series happening?
I think in an hour and a half
Okay.
ish.
Yeah, in the meantime, we can like over some of the other sets that were happening.
Okay, that's
Hydro Pump.
that's interesting. Not the pain split.
Oh.
Yeah, now the
Okay, well, I mean-
Rotom is pretty much dead.
You get a spin off here with Drill. I mean, unless
Well-
Scarf is a Mad Lad and Hard's Skeledirge.
If it's... Actually, I don't think this drill is going to be defensive. Well, even on our offensive drill, spin doesn't kill here. In normal defensive Rotom, this only takes 16% max from a rapid spin. So it's more, do you Earthquake and just kill the Rotom, or do you spin to try to save on the switch?
I mean,
But
you
I can't
said
see
yourself-
Scarf's. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, you said there's plenty of ways to deal with the Rotom. I feel like getting the hazards off is maybe a little more of a immediate
but-
issue here.
If the Rotom lives on like 1 or 2%, you get rid of your main spinner and Scarf's able to start getting hazards back up. It's gonna
guess that's
make
true.
the game a bit harder.
Okay, I mean, realistically, do you even care about hazards? Because it's like, Body doesn't care about spikes, Torn doesn't care about spikes, Rotom doesn't care about spikes. You got to imagine the Apple's boots. Heatran's already at 50. Yeah. It'd be annoying for Heatran, I suppose.
Wait,
Oh,
Body
he
Press
goes for the spin
actually
on
kills
Scar.
from here. Oh, it's
Yeah, I mean, the boost makes sense.
Fair enough.
I mean, you just got the spike right back up.
Yeah, I think the only thing is now the rock side probably not gonna be around to night calling. By the way, does anyone know where that Skarmory versus 3 Magnemites custom is from? It was kind of funny.
It was a recent tour.
Hmm.
I don't know which one, I'm sorry, but I do know it's a team tour custom.
Yeah, I've seen some other people using it as well. I just don't know where it is from.
Yeah, I don't know myself, but it looks nice. It looks real nice.
I know Scarf's one is he
Scarm-
self-custom.
On the taunt, okay. Oh.
Tries to
Okay,
go
well,
for the
Skarm's helmet
blender.
is off now.
Yeah.
Trade
Yeah,
for
that's
Brave
ve-
Bird.
That's very nice for the drill now.
Yeah, it's fabulous for drill. I mean, Dirge can always tank an EQ, and it can, just trade with, drill if it wants to, but then you have to take just a truck of damage, truck ton of
I
damage with,
think
with Dirge. And it's not worth
Colin
anything.
just. I think Colin just U-turns now to Rotom because you pretty much can get punished for it.
Yeah, I don't see a reason why not to. Skarm's still taunted, can't roost or anything, can't get a spike up. It's gonna Brave Bird you.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna bolt the turn after.
Yeah, Scarf's gonna be kind of stuck in the splendor.
Pink is in. I mean, do you still go Rotom? Or maybe Heatran, or just Heatran, right? Probably just Heatran.
Maybe Latios. But let me check if you.
Adios and just Luster Purge? Like,
Hmm.
yeah.
I mean, if it's Scarf, like I'm assuming, you probably.
Yeah, Lesser Purge always kills with like wherever set it is.
Alright, yeah.
The roll for Lesser Purge is 24 to 28. So yeah, you always kill.
You own a Lottie, you lock in the Luster Purge. Can that open up doors for Scarf's Lottie? I mean, it certainly lets him recover. So, I mean, that's one thing, but... Yeah, I guess he just didn't want to play anything about, letting that Lottie get HP back or something, maybe. I mean, like we said before, Drill can just spin out and not care about the, Scarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scarm does get free roost still, which is nice, but it's
I
definitely.
mean, who cares? There's a
with-
Rotom,
Yeah, I was
Or
gonna
a
say
Lottie.
like without. Good
Oh, did he
catch
read?
attempt. He was reading the
Yeah.
opposing Rotom for sure.
Oh, that was really good then. That was a really good swap. Ogerpon comes in again.
Wait, no. Either way, it would have to be like something like Terra Fairy, but Terra.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh, that's.
I was
that's
gonna.
bad.
Told you, it's told you.
It's so do.
off crit,
Yeah.
flip turn. Going to what? Rotom? Yeah.
Will miss.
Does that crit matter with the Draco? It does, right?
Not
A little bit, I'm pretty sure.
particularly because if it's Soldew and gets the boost, yeah, I mean, it's only a
Soldew-
20% chance to kill on a normal
Yeah.
Ogerpon. So yeah, I mean it does matter in the sense of it hard confirms, but
Right.
with the Terra Steel, you're probably winning that interaction anyways, getting it that low.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the only reason you Terra Steel there is just insurance. Like, okay, let's say I
Yeah,
lose this tie.
insurance
I don't want to explode to knock. Yeah, let me just get damage on this guy. So later, maybe like Torn, maybe Hydrapple. I don't know, whatever. Just any guy really can finish it off.
This Rotom's Thunder Wave too, not even Willow.
Yeah. This is this looks cooked.
Kinda
This looks
very
turbo
much
cooked.
over.
Yeah, I think this might be over.
And Heartbreaker for Scarm or for Scarf. Get this far, go out in 0-3 fashion. But again, on the flip side of that, shout outs to Colin who played 3 great games. A couple roles in that Ubers game, like FC was talking about, maybe didn't go his way, but it is the game we play, so.
Oh
No.
snap! Going for it.
The unfortunate thing is we didn't get any PU gaming out of this set, which I was very much
I
looking
know,
forward
right?
to. But
I'm so depressed we didn't get any PU gaming.
I'm not
No
gonna
way,
lie.
FC got later.
I was hoping to see Colin LC. I'd like.
Colin's a little cut made at heart, so.
That's
Hmm?
true.
Oh, it
Okay, well,
survived.
FC's prediction did end up coming true. There were Terra Steel Latioses, both of whom got claimed.
One of them is not luster purging endgame yet, but
Just for
we were
admin
halfway there.
too.
It is the traditional 8th power, as we can see.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, outplayed. Swapped in on the Earth power. Whoa.
Magnustorm miss into this Draco is gonna be so cool.
You called it. Hey, it would have worked. It would have
You
worked.
called, dude.
He's going for the safe.
Oh my god, he's
gonna-
going for it. He's gonna drain out the Magnustorm PP.
Actually, yeah. If you wear out Magnustorm PP, then like, yo, maybe Skarm just walls you.
That's not gonna matter. This Goldr's just gone.
I don't think he has too many left.
How much PP does Heatran have on Magnustorm?
3.
Three? Yeah, it's
3
too
PP.
much.
Three,
Too
yeah.
much. There's one
Take
for
back
each
times
steel
10,
type left
take
on the
back
team. No.
Oh my god, he's still going for it.
Oh, he dodged one. He dodged
No!
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
6-0 denied. Let's
Yeah,
go.
6-0 denied.
one. I think, yeah.
Okay, maybe this Latios
No,
can
no, parrot.
That's
manifest some. Okay, never mind. Can't manifest anything. Okay, Colin wins versus Scarf 3-0. Very cool
Honestly,
stuff. Shout out Scarf.
even though it was a 3-0, that was a good match. That was fun. That was
like,
good.
they were all pretty close games overall for being 3-0s.
Considering
I thought
the
it was-
matchup that Scarf rolled here, where it just like, oh no, I feel like we opened up the match and everyone in here was just like, oh no. Yeah, I mean, it felt pretty close. He felt like he had a chance the entire time we were watching, which,
Yeah.
you know, makes it fun, makes it entertaining, makes it way better than what the score looked like, you know?
Yeah, Scarf in general
Absolutely,
just
I
got really poor matchups overall, I feel.
I mean, people talk about, this is like, it was a close series, even though the score maybe didn't reflect that. Yeah, I mean, that RU game specifically, that was really well done by Colin. I mean, the Tonk Gyarados, or not Tonk, the substitute Gyarados put in a ton of legwork, but it was a great game overall. Yeah. But okay, we have some time to fill until the next set, which is, I think, FC versus Ziri, and that is happening this is about an hour from now.
Yeah, I think
Hour
so.
and a half, actually.
I will actually go for now. I need to do something real quick because, to be frank
Yeah, okay.
with y'all, my mom is getting very upset with me. So I'll be back in around 30. All right. I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye chat. Bye guys.
Later, thank you.
This is the MDB Fog set. This is pretty cool. I mean, these teams aren't exactly anything super special. We're not reinventing the wheel here, but I mean, there's a Belly Bolt and a Gligar. You don't really see that a ton.
I have not watched the series, so I don't know how it ends.
Was
But-
Pads Gapdos. That's cool. That's a set that's been picking up a lot of popularity lately. And MDB's giving up the Gastrodon already. Honestly, can't say that's very advisable for just the rocks and like so little chip on Gapdos. This Entei's a big threat though. Sacred Fire, burn. Yes, sir. That's what this guy does.
Doesn't Entei just 6-0 here? Oh,
Excuse me.
I was gonna
Oh!
ask.
Rest
Oh,
card.
whoa. Wait a minute. Rest. Oh, my lands. That's crazy.
So we're not reinventing the wheel with these teams, huh?
We are reinventing the wheel, it seems. Okay, Parad immediately with knockoff on Belly Bolt. Classic static moment. Jirachi comes in, I imagine on a knock. Just Draco. Okay, sure. What is this Jirachi going to do? Just get up its own rocks? Yep. Now it gets knocked. Cool.
Sucks.
I mean, Hoodra is still, like, legitimately pretty annoying to swap into. Oh, Body Slam. Very fortunate
Let's
from
get
the
the
Entei
Para.
not getting parried there. Sacred Fire
wonder
does a
if,
lot.
the glider
does a lot.
is
Does
like-
22%.
I wonder.
I mean,
if
it
the
is still
glider
asleep. It
is
has to burn
rest
through
off.
all of its sleep turns. It is sleep talk,
Oh, I was just saying that, dude.
but does that even matter? I don't think that even matters. You can just
I
spin
don't
these
think
away.
so.
I mean, the Gapdos can't stop you from spinning. You could spin on Rachi. You can spin on the opposing bike. Only thing you really can't spin on is the Gardevoir. But even then, you can like low-key spin on the Gardevoir.
It's the burn again.
That's what Sacred Fire does. If you're not burning, you're, honestly, you're just getting
That's
gypped out of the
true,
move.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, and this MDB's Entei is just going sicko mode right now. I mean, there's really not a ton you can do. Down edge there. All right. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming, I believe. No! Okay,
Does
being
it get
stingy
on?
with Sacred Fire is punished for it by Para on the Entei. Also punished by no burn on this Sacred Fire. Bike comes in. This can probably finish it off like Draco or something if it has it. Okay, but it doesn't. Goes back to Belly. Sure. It comes in on a pretty good slack off probably. Fog does slack, and now all these hazards are coming down. Or not, because
They're not.
paralysis is broken. Oh, that's so
I
huge, actually.
mean, Gengar still pretty much wins from now on. Like, if
Wow.
it's either.
Well, no, I don't. You can't KO the Gyapdos. You would die to knock, and then it's awkward from there. Because at that point, Fog's Gardevoir could actually put some legwork in, depending on how this goes.
Ooh, the
Okay.
Miss Draco.
Very fortunate. You get a free knock here. I mean, if this Goodra loses its lefties, then this is problematic in its own right as
I
well.
don't think. Oh, I thought
Yeah.
we was gonna let him take it.
Heavy slam. Sure. Sure. Belly Bolt comes in, going for the Toxic eventually, slacking off so it can sponge this Draco a little better. Okay. The Bite comes in, again, opportunity to spin, and if these hazards come off, life becomes so much easier for MDB to just close this game out. Fog, having the presence of mind, goes into that Gyapdos, kind of cleans it up. Doesn't even give him the chance, honestly. Goodra comes back in. This might be in range of Terrafly, and it is, yeah, it's Terrafly. This Gengar, though, is now poised to, if it is Scarf, it is poised to do the thing. It is, okay. Guard, please tank. Oh, it did
Oh, it
tank.
did
Wait
tank.
a minute. Wait, what's the Belly Bolt at? Does Belly Bolt win this? I think it does. Yeah, that's not close combat range.
Yeah, it does.
That, excuse me?
Bruh. Oh, it's not
Okay.
Scarf, so.
No.
Gardevoir
No.
is
This
either
revealed
way.
pads. No, wait, wasn't that? Oh, that was
Be right back.
Fog's Gyapdos.
My mom's going.
Psychic
Just
noise
a
might have
second.
not been a confirmed. Probably just played it safe, so you could blast.
Yeah, wait, so both of them weren't right. Alright, because it was Scarf Gengar.
Yeah.
It would be Pat's Gyapdos.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Wait, hold up. Yeah, Fog pulled that out. That's crazy. Obviously, the Parallet. If MDB had not gotten parried on that one turn with the Rapid Spin, I mean, this legitimately is a completely different game. The hazards made a big difference as far as like chipping the Goodra down specifically. That guy might not have been in range for like a Brave Bird, and then, who knows what happens after that. I mean, even then, the Gardevoir probably still cleans you out, but hard to say. It was early enough in the game, I think it would have made like a legitimate difference, though. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Little Cup Sauce. Okay. I legitimately don't know anything about Little Cup, so I will
Ekans!
take a step back here.
Ooh, what? Where's the Ekans? I mean, I've
some
never
HO.
seen I've never seen a Ekans in Little Cup ever. and I've seen like four generations of Little Cup.
You're about to see the sauce.
I've never seen. I don't really see Impotent. Ekans is a guy that I don't think I've ever seen either. Yeah.
I mean,
Bug
XIV has been all around the generation,
Okay.
especially with the like all the Terra guys and everything. I think it was probably worse last generation. I don't remember if it had parting shot last generation. I think parting shot was a thing from this generation, so that also contributes to its viability.
In
Ekans, let's go, Ekans!
starts coiling.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Okay, not necessarily the worst. Yeah, it's okay. It's special. Holy. Let's word out again.
Yeah, this shit just seems kind of over at this point. Ekans can
Oh, the
just...
Ekans.
The Mud Rage can just be shuffling everything around for the rest of the game.
Is this gonna kill? Oh, it does go. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if my brain loves that, this Mon's overpowered.
The Torchic is probably Terra Ground, but I don't think it matters since MDB also has Terra available. Oh,
This is the Willow.
it
That's
was.
interesting,
It didn't Terra Ground, but this is pretty much lost either way. Since Fullaby is just already on so low. Yeah, and now with the Terra goes, you can just go Vullaby on MDB side and just win.
The mud shots also really stop it from doing a lot. Gets rid of that comeback potential.
Yeah.
Not even giving him the chance.
I mean, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, listen. There's like innovating, and then there's like bringing Ekans. Like sometimes people don't really be using Ekans for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the coil almost went hard.
Yeah,
Oh boy, my wheelhouse.
Is it just funny that the Tinkaton is behind the Low King and the Tinkaton's hammer is in front of Tornadoes here?
Dude, the Tinkaton sprite is so funny. I love the Tinkaton sprite. It makes me so happy. Me chilling with my big hammer. This matchup is pretty cool. I remember sitting in the UU court watching this. Keldeo looks like a giant threat here, mainly because its Terras are really good into the things that threaten it, and if it's substitute, it can threaten a lot of options to kind of stall out the more bulky Pokemon Mikeldor has. Also, it can kind of prevent the Tyranitar from going too crazy with setting up stand and kind of letting Excadrill run away with the game, especially with Skarmory support, which makes it way harder for Mikeldor to kind of find his footing in this match. But I remember the only thing without spoiling it, a a lot of stuff. we were kind of dissecting this whole game, so it's a very interesting game. A lot of different things happen here. Take a
Ooh,
Ton
Heatwave.
versus Torn, sorry. Yep, Heatwave, a bit older, but it still brought a whole bunch. It's really good to break these kind of steals in Tinkaton and opposing Excadrill. It's especially needed on this kind of team to deal with Skarmory for your own Excadrill. McElder trades the para, but gets a lot of knocks here, which is pretty good for him in certain scenarios. But
Future Sight seems kind of scary if you can. Ooh. Oh god.
Yeah.
Wait, why would Fogbound like ooh, it's Sight.
Yeah. So this set was popularized by Starbit Storm, I believe, and this is actually Terra Electric Expert Belt, where it's more of an all-out attack set, but is supposed to be able to catch Toxapex switching in a lot easier and make a lot more progress.
Yeah, and it also helps with tornadoes as well.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. And then, as you saw, the Icy Wind, just like Icy Wind's a 40 base move, but with Expert Belt still did over 50% to the Latios.
Icy Wind 55.
Oh, is it
base
55?
power?
No, it could be 55. I don't
55.
remember off the top of my head.
Let me check out the Icy Wind.
I'm pretty sure it's 55, but the point
Yeah,
still
it's
stands.
55.
It's low base
Yeah.
power
Yeah.
move, but
Yeah,
has a lot
low
of
base
utility.
power. Just more for utility.
But yeah, Fogbound he did end up trading a lot of damage and kind of predicted the Latios switch out, but didn't get it, and so his Keldeo being this low makes the game a lot harder on the Fogbound, in my opinion. This
Maybe.
Torn is very offensive though. Does a good amount to theirs.
Ooh.
And stand. McElder really locked in for this game. These predictions have been so good for him. Fogbound going back to their own Tornadus to force out the Skarm, and then going for the Bleak Wing, which is doing over 50%, is so nice to see. This Torn is just so offensive.
Huge portion of damage.
Switching to Excadrill here to get the spin to send it out. I think, because I believe the Torn wasn't boots. I think this Torn actually might be. I forget what the choice calcs are, but it's pretty close to that from what we're seeing here.
Are you saying like specs? Is it a specs torn?
Yeah, it looks almost like specs adjacent.
Maybe like Sharpeak or something?
Dragon Dance.
Yeah, no, I don't think it should be. If anything, it's definitely like I would say it's specs. It's just I can't tell based off of the damage without looking at the calc how accurate that is.
Yeah, this one seems kinda over. Now Skarmory just got us. Yeah, it's over. Wonder what's the next game for this one? Oh, Wenyu.
Ooh, and we have our resident favorite criminal, Breloom, making an appearance. This is a guy, Breloom specifically, who is picking up a ton of traction lately. Since shifts really.
I've
The
seen
bulk
a
of
lot
sets.
Yeah,
The
bulk of
Glisloom sets, quote unquote. So like bulk up and then like protect,
Bulk up,
and then you have 2
protect,
moves.
and 2 moves. Like usually it's either of facade, seed bomb, or drain punch seed bomb.
I wouldn't even say usually. I mean, you have a lot of moves. Yes, facade, drain punch, seed bomb, thunder punch pops up a bunch. But any 2 combo of those like kind of 4 moves open up a ton of things that Breloom can beat and set up on. With various Terras, you can be Terra Normal, Terra Electric. Really a big toolkit that Breloom has access to. And in this game, I mean, it looks great. It looks fantastic. It has the right 2 moves. You just blow
I've also seen some people use Leech Seed on Breloons as well.
Yeah, Leech Seed, of course. I mean, I haven't really seen that in NU as much as RU. But yeah, I mean, it's perfectly. I mean, here that would go crazy, right? I mean, there's no grass type on Fog's team, so Leech Seed is free. You know, can get back 12% on everybody, really. So yeah.
Yeah, technically it's 24 because of the Python heal.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to say that before we jumped in. Breloom looks very good. Great lead from MDB. Incineroar on the monkey. Do you get the Toxic Chain? Nope. So you get a free knock here. Or just U-turn. Alright, fine. And
now...
Breloom is in immediately. Toxcorp is proc. This is a free setup if you want it. Or you could... Okay, sure. Incineroar. Threatens a knockoff. You just take that on the belly. Cool. Immediately punished by static, which is tough, but you know, it happens.
Oh, the knockoff misses.
The muddy drop into the knock miss. Into the Volt on the Zong. It's unfortunate. It's a free scrappy here for Fog. I honestly was thinking about Basket Legion because you look at MDB's team and it's like, you know, Ghost Water goes kind of crazy. Okay, whatever this Breloom is, it's not wanting to step on the Bronze Zong. Makes sense. Zong can just, you know, Psy Noise and stop Poison Heal from doing its thing. Super effective. Tough stuff. Yeah, we see Psy Noise right there just stopping MDB's Zong from getting lefties back. And then MDB just throws off a press himself. And we finally see the Basket Legion come out. About time. Look at how threatening this guy is into MDB's team. Oh, I don't see lefties. That means it's choiced? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That bad boy is choiced.
It's not
Or choice. Not. Oh, it was a crit. It was a crit. Oops. Oops. My bad, chat. I just really did not register that. I was like, dang, this guy hits hard as heck. Yeah, no, it was a crit. Flygon throat chopping guy is pretty cool. Scrafty comes in. Doesn't really care a lot about that. But that's just Breloom territory. Zong comes in, and surely you do something about the Zong now with this Breloom, right? Or do you just go right back to Incineroar or go back to Zong? Okay, MDB just goes back to Zong. Sure. Psy Noise, just a little bit more chip. Legion comes back out. Now more uncomfortable questions for MDB. What are you doing about this behemoth? You're going to sack off Incineroar, have Legion just like blow itself up, which is honestly, you know, a fair enough strategy. You're 24%, you can only swap into rocks twice more. Tough time.
Skill shot. And actually looking at the match. Since the Zong is also very much cheap to... Actually,
you don't feel great. Well, you also, this Flygon revealed Throat Chop, so, you don't really feel great about throwing Zong in anyway. I assume we see a Terra come out from Fog here if you threw Flygon in?
I do think... oh, no.
Oh, it's just Fimp. It's a Fimper. Love that. You don't see that a ton. Belly comes in. It's the Psy Noise. Cool. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but prevents the slack off, which is really the only thing that matters. Opens the way for Flygon on a potential Volt. Gets that read right. And now it's awkward again. I mean, you can Scale Shot. You can Earthquake. Scale Shot is the move of choice. Makes a lot of sense. Even if you get Toxic Tear or the Belly Bolt, like, you know, slacks off, you can just Earthquake this turn after if you want. Or, now that you got Toxic, you can just Scale Shot again. Yeah. Cool. Cool. The Fimper comes back in. You see Monkey gets sent in, take 1000%. But now it's, Monkey can kind of U-turn and do whatever it wants after. Zong comes back in. Perfect opportunity to Psy Noise here, I think. Or Body Press, whichever one you want to go for. Yeah, Psy Noise. Does Smogon banded? Yeah, that's...
The Flygon, first impression is usually
banded
banded.
Damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
I don't-
first impression is usually banded on any...
I don't see Fimp enough to know what banded calcs look like off the top of my head, but yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Free Throat Chop here. Legion gets binned. Cool. I mean, it feels like just MVP is a matter of technique how he finishes, but especially since the Flygon can't like set up and be immediately threatening, it does kind of feel like it's just a matter of technique at this point how NDB is going to finish this game. Because I'm pretty sure he has Terra as well. Ooh, Banded Scale Shot though, that's pretty cool. It's actually very cool. Monkey is still unfortunately faster if it's Scarf, but okay, Breloom comes in.
It kind of depends on the number. Ooh.
Oh, right. You're not dice, so
Yeah, it's
nothing
not
guaranteed. That's so tough. Right. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I've seen Scale Shot on a not dice mon. T Psychics, which is cool, but Bronzong at like... Oh no, Bronzong was at like 6%.
Bronzong dies always.
Oh,
It kind of depends on the speed tie.
Speed Tie Gaming?
Yeah.
But you could just U-turn on this guy, right? Yeah. And Breloom comes in.
Yeah, but either way, it pretty much depends on the speed tie either way.
Terra Electric. Yeah, like I mentioned, Terra Electric, Thunder Punch, and option. And it's just down to the tie. Yeah, I didn't realize how low that Bronzong was getting there.
Ooh,
Oh, but
it
Breloom,
survived.
Broken Mon, takes absolutely nothing from a neutral Psychic, even Terra Psychic, and MDB walks away from that one. Look at Breloom, man. So inspirational.
That's a mushroom goat right there.
They said ban sleep. Breloom said, who cares? I don't need that. I'm still him. Mungus, unfortunately, not so lucky. That guy is PU now. Is tough luck for that.
To be fair, that guy's epic in PU.
Yeah. So real.
It's kind of funny to think how Among Us kind of dropped from... I think it was Yu last gen, and then Sleep got banned, and now it's PU.
It's lower than Vileplume, which is great because it's like you'd think that the Grassmon, I guess that's like what the strength app difference. Like you'd think the guy with Regenerator would be better, but
I mean, I know for a fact that Among Us is in fact better after this shift because like Vileplume usually does better into Alolan Muk, but since Alolan Muk rose to RU, then Among Us is probably better again. Because Among Us just couldn't like hold its own against Alolan Muk. But now since Alolan Muk rose to RU, like I think the roles should be swapping again. Like Among Us being better than Vileplume again.
okay. Well, anyway, Bella, we didn't get any PU gaming last time, but definitely have it this time. What do you think about these two teams? You see two Zoroarks, which I can't say is super common. We have two of them out here.
Oh dear. Honestly, this Alolan Decidueye looks like it can do some major gaming, depending on how this goes.
Okay.
I think Michael here has a Dude, Michael Slowbro is kind of good into this entire matchup. Slowbro in general is just super annoying no matter what. It's always good.
Slobo's very strong. I agree.
Yeah.
I think that Gudra could pose some pretty serious problems if it's
that Gudra.
If it's packing flamethrower for that Aloe Slash. I mean, has Toxic for Milo potentially. Can just Draco the other guys. Yeah, can knock off. A lot of really useful tools in that guy's kit. We'll see what MDB has chosen to send him in with, but yeah, a lot of good stuff.
That Gudra's a wild card.
See Palmot lead into Electrode. Pretty cool.
Oh,
or is it? Okay.
I did an Electrode.
That's a huge hit. Is that banded? Yeah, it's gotta be banded.
That's banded. That's gotta be, yeah.
Banded AF.
Yeah.
You see rocks come up, you got to assume this Palisand's just going to get him up as well. And MDB takes that time to send in his Electrode, say, okay, what's up? What are we doing here? You clicking grass move. It's not Electrode either. Oh, my lens.
Yeah.
And is that banded damage from Horror Arc? That's at 1,000%. That Decidueye.
Oh, that was choice specs. Interesting.
It was specs. I mean, losing specs is tough. Yeah, it's like spit F Decidueye. So I'm pretty sure that's banded Zoroark then. That did so much damage.
Oh, that's the okay. Is that the fog, or is that just bulky? It might just be bulky.
Bulky Milo, or the Decidueye you're talking about? Yeah, no, it's
I know
pretty bulky.
Yeah, I know. Like,
is it real Electrode or yeah, it's real Electrode.
Yeah, we would have seen. I'm pretty sure that Zoroark is banded, so I'm pretty sure it would have taken rocks if it came in.
True.
Fishing for paras. We're not getting paras. Sad.
Oh,
but we are getting crits. Oh my lands. Do we get the para this time? No, but we catch it on a Scald turn. Really unfortunate. A turnaround for Fog. This Milo has taken a ton more damage than you. Yeah, now you see it get socked off.
That's huge.
I mean, for the Gudra though, I mean, I did mention how Gudra was like gonna be a really good breaker.
This one is Zoroark. Or no.
Yeah, but it'll take rocks when Zoroark comes in.
I'm just slow, sorry.
Slash on slash action. We see a knockoff here. I assume we see a spin come out from MDB. Oh, he spikes first. Okay. Well, I don't fully understand that actually.
Is this a knock? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, the Cobra comes in play. Makes sense.
Triple Axle does the no damage. Triple Axle is a balanced move, chat.
One.
Yeah, 3 separate accuracy procs, and I think you just shore up here. You just take the damage. Then slash gone. Cool. I mean, those rocks are here to stay. You'll always know if the Zoroark comes out or not. Electrode picks up the KO, but unfortunately nothing can really stop this slash from spinning off the spike end. Yeah. See, that's a Zoroark. That's a Zoroark.
I think that's Electrode. It's Zoroark!
It's still faster, which is pretty cool. But now Palmot can come, or Decidueye can come in.
You're not so big.
Yeah, low kick I guess won't do that much, and you can just
Okay, Foggy Helmet.
Cool. Turn out. Palmot Zoro comes in. Muddy guy comes in. Threats on the Dark Pulse. I can't tell if that's specs or not. Now I want to say it's not.
Oh, it lost the speed time.
Oh, yeah. And this is now very dire.
It's
this
pretty much. It's pretty much over.
I think that. Okay, that double shock was pretty cool. Quad resist, by the way, casually doing 1,000%. Like, golly. Palmot comes back in. Bolt switch. Bolt absorbed. Easy money.
Oh,
gamer.
God.
Foul play also definitely would have done more damage there. Well, one, it guarantees damage, but I'm pretty sure it did more damage than Leaf Storm anyway.
God, Palmon is so broken. Although I think that's choice banded anyway, so...
Yeah, it's banded. Okay, but now I'm...
This game's over. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Wait, why did I guess it didn't matter. 'Cause he could have foul played with the Electrode, right? And that would have just done more damage on the Palmok guaranteed. I guess it didn't matter. Whatever.
That was epic.
I mean, Zoroark, Palmok coming in doing 1,000%.
Yeah.
Love to see the big Unga Bunga hitters.
much longer
Unfortunate
until-
Goodra didn't do so much. I was really excited to see that guy pop off, but it is what it is. He traded for like... Actually, what did Goodra even do?
Kill the Milo, I guess.
After it got like crit by the Volt Switch. On
Yeah.
terrible, by the way. Terrible sequence for
That's
Frog.
probably what cost it.
And that was-
to be honest.
Yeah, that really did. I mean, imagine you just had a Milo in the back with Marvel Scale procced, by the way, so
Yeah.
it could like sponge hits from the Zoro and stuff. I mean, still would have hurt, but
Although I wonder
would have
if
been
this
good to
Milo
have.
were we sure it's Marvel scale? Because like I know some people run competitive nowadays, but
I feel like it should be Marvel Scale. I don't really think
Yeah.
you need the gas here with the like banded Palma and probably like a
Yeah.
Spec Zoro or something. Like I don't really think you need competitive Milo here.
yeah, I've just seen a lot of competitive Milos recently because there's like
I mean, it makes sense.
there's
it,
like
like, helps
eight
out
infinite
versus-
Pokemon.
I mean, it helps out
Yeah.
versus like, Cramorant or something.
Yeah.
If your proc Sculpt Missile drops your defense, you just get that special attack, and suddenly it's like, okay, now I'm a little bit more threatening. But
It's like
I think
Cram-
here, probably Marvel Scale. I would
Yeah,
imagine
maybe.
Marvel Scale.
Which one is the last game? Like Fogbound won. Oh wait. No, actually MTB won NU, PU, and what else? NU, PU, and Little Cup. Yeah. When's the next series coming?
It's soon. It should be like 20 minutes.
yeah, like,
I think.
ish. Maybe longer.
1 sec. I can look back in the chat.
Yeah, I mean
I have
just
the
went out.
technology. Oh, 10:30. 1 hour or 50
Oh,
minutes to be exact.
1 hour 15.
No, 50 minutes to be exact.
Oh,
but-
50. Okay. I was like, what? I was not out for that little of a time. Oh god, it's Douglas playing P. This is gonna be fun. I will say Doug's team looks pretty epic into this stall matchup.
Wait, there's a glaring reason.
Yeah, it's like, I'm assuming that's for Cryons or something like that. I don't really know Ubers, so
I don't know much either.
Yeah.
So
honestly,
I
I'm
just
rooting for
know-
Douglas 'cause that's our
I
guy.
just know Arceus Dark is usually good on stall.
Wow, that power jump does that little?
I mean, Power Gen is 70 power.
Isn't it
so-
80?
No, I
80,
think it's
isn't it?
70. Let me check actually. 80 Power Gen.
Oh, that's a nice thunder. Oh, never mind. That's not that nice.
You were
of a
right,
thunder.
it's 80.
Yeah, I'm just surprised it does that little at +1.
I mean, who is very bulky on SP def.
Okay, I want to see what this Galarian Weezing is planning on doing. Okay, never mind.
Oh, apologies, chat. I was muted for a little bit.
We are looking at a.
Yeah, this is an
a-
interesting team here that we're seeing. Jeezing, Aloe, Ditto. Funny stuff from Star. Funny Arceus from Star.
Oh, that's a bad Willow miss. Although I guess it's not that. Doesn't matter that much.
No, I mean the little bit of chip is always going to be
Yeah, always ship.
important. Like for example,
like,
here, I mean that would have been like a free, what, like 18% on Kyogre. Shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
That Aloe taking nothing from Thunder though. Show me a Mirror Coat for the one time.
Aw.
Okay, just flip turn.
That para could have been so funny and it was rejected.
Mhm. Rhydon comes out, big threat, threatening like maybe a scale shot or just a blitz. Lando comes in,
That's really
takes
good.
1,000%. Rhydon also just like kind of blows itself up on
Yeah.
Lando though. So all right, Lando out the way.
Fair enough trade.
I freeze up what? Like Ho in the back perhaps? Yeah, we see that come out right now. You get one turn of Sun boosted. It's unless Ogre comes out, which it does. Sacred Fire. Yep.
Baron.
Not really a lot of damage, but there's that burn. I'm like fairly certain this is rest. Did we just see this rest here? No, CT wave,
Aw.
okay. Era, tough. Maybe it's not rest. Okay, no, it's definitely okay, yeah, it's just not rest. Cool. I can't imagine you'd be Origin Pulse and just Thunder. I think you have to have Ice Beam on there somewhere. Yeah. Rain is gone permanently for Dugza, so that's pretty interesting. Ishin comes in on this Ho Wild Charge. Unfortunately, just bounces off, and you have to, hold that Sacred Fire to the dome.
I think it's to get into range of the Koraidon.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But Weezing Galar is a pretty good guy, and even though neutralizing gas doesn't turn the sun off, it turns the Orichalcum Pulse boost off, I think, which is pretty interesting.
That's a huge flinch.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then
Flinch?
start,
Oh!
and then Doug's point and laugh. Haha, you've gotten flinched.
Yeah,
And I have my Orichalcum boost
And it turns
Orichalcum pulls
the
back
Idiom again.
to reset the sun now, and I'm fast. Oh, unfortunately, still sponges this. He takes it like a champ and sends Koraidon into oblivion with Brave Bird. -2 defense. That blew up maybe 4 Koraidons. Yeah. You told me that does 400%, I'd be like, yes, that makes a lot of sense.
I wonder
Yeah,
if
it's gonna go
the Arceus is Perish Trap or not. I know from
Perish
past gens
Trap?
that-
Okay,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
good.
I know from past gens that Whirlpool Perish Song is a thing on Arceus.
That's okay.
Especially
I mean-
on Arceus Arc. Yeah, this seems very much.
Well, we saw
Yeah,
Will-O-Wisp.
This is cooked.
Not revealed yet. It wasn't going to be Perish Trap, but
Oh.
last mon Arceus, Terra Poisons, cool. Koraidon is down to rocks, but unfortunately there is actually Ditto doesn't copy the
Didio
Judgment
doesn't
type,
copy the Judgment. Yeah.
so yeah, last mon Arceus can do the dash. You just keep Calm Minding, you recover here. Yep. Oh, it's Power Gem for the Ho too, so it's you don't really even have to care about that.
Yeah, and it
I
can
guess-
be
Right on.
shuffled off as well.
I guess the big thing is, okay, does Aloe actually have the Mirror Coat to blow
I
him
mean,
off?
you always combine on the Hollow.
Yeah, you'll get to +6, but I mean, I don't even think +6 because that's AV Aloe, right? It's not gonna fold to
Let's see. It is Mirror.
Yeah, it
Coat,
is Mirror Coat, yeah. So it just goes to +6, and it's okay. I mean, do you do 100%? Which I doubt. That legitimately does not matter. It's just, do you get the Mirror Coat off or not? Yeah, cool, but you have a non-judgmented judgment. I don't even know how much is that going to do to you. Very little. Okay.
16.
The answer was very little.
Also, the Aloe has to tank the 88, not from 100 because of the.
Yeah, I'm
rot,
pretty. I think it can tank it. I think it can.
We'll find
let's
out.
And
see.
it will just be
I
you
think
getting your
this.
cut off.
Maybe you just. No, I was gonna say maybe you
I
just
believe
power
in.
jam.
I believe in Aloe. I believe in
I
Aloe.
was gonna say
Like,
just power jam and then judgment, but the power jam was still do a lot.
I mean, okay, you have if you're, yeah, you hit it. Okay, and it just falls.
Oh,
over.
it
Okay.
kills. It's kill. It does kill.
I mean, it is
It's
plus
not
6. I mean, I would have liked to believe the Aloe tanked though.
Let's see. Hold on.
Obviously, it did.
I'm gonna count these right now, actually.
Yeah.
Mm.
With that, I gotta head out for a bit, guys.
Alright,
Thank you for
yes.
having me.
Bye.
You were
see
stopping
you.
by. So
Versus ground versus Alomo. Oh.
Okay, no, it always
Ground
KO'd. It always
Uh,
KO'd.
9 plus 6, assuming it doesn't have any.
Yeah,
special
even I don't know if it's max special attack, but it always kills even with 0 special attack.
Yeah. Yeah, assuming it's 0 special attack and the Alomo is maxed out all the way, it's a 1 in 8 not to kill. Ooh, another Doug's game.
And you. Oh my
Is
goodness.
that
Okay.
Enyu?
I only know the outcomes the outcome from the last game, sadly.
I mean, I haven't
I-
watched the series at all, but yeah, I mean, this is Enyu. This is pretty
I've
cool.
watched the video game live, so I know it's
Good for you,
the
Alpha.
PU
Anyway,
is the last
Enyu game first. Enyu game first. We have Duraludon,
yeah.
we have Serena. Ooh, a little choppy here. Okay, we see the knockoffs take off the Eviolite. Flash Cannon does a little bit of a chunk. The Serena. Serena, I think, can just 1v1 this if it really wants to. But no, we see Zong come out. Like that flash. Cool.
Rock Straight, I guess.
Arc Pulse. That's good tech from Star. I don't even know how common that is. Bronzong is really common. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was just standard on Duraludon, but
I
don't see a ton of
think
Duraludon to begin with.
I don't think Duraludon is very common in Enyu right now.
I've seen
since
people
it
talking
was-
about it, but yeah, I mean, I don't know how like mainstream that is. People talk about like various like niche mons all the time, but that doesn't exactly mean they're mainstream.
Yeah.
Oh, lefties on the Rhyperior is pretty interesting. Wonder what that could be. Us that maybe? The Draco did a ton. That was a lot. But you also traded the rest of your Duraludon for it, so that's pretty cool. Serena comes in on the Legion, takes that Wave Crash, bounces off. But yeah, I mean, you still just have to bin that Serena. Tough.
Raikou actually looks kind of scary, depending on the set right
Yeah,
now.
if it's Calm Mind, which it very well could be, I mean, that has the opportunity to just like win the game. But it is Volt Switch. Calm Mind Volt Switch, though, we've seen crazier things before. Monkey loses the Scarf to Serena. Goes off a Sludge Bomb. Cool. U-turn. Cool.
Actually, Monkey lost its heavy duty boots.
Heavy duty boots, yeah. Apologies, not Scarf. Serena comes in, tanks the crit with ease. Can just get back all its HP now if it wants. Or can just power whip. Cool. Don't let up the pressure. Rhyperior wasn't really at risk of KOing it with anything, so, you know, made sense to just swing. Legion comes in, no lefties, possibly choiced. If it is, very tough spot for Dugza. No water resist from Star. And yeah, it looks choiced, probably banded, considering you swapped out there. Scrafty comes in, big threat, no fighting resist either. You can just, you know, Drain Punch here for basically free. And that is exactly what Star does. Is this custom rapier? Like, what is this? It's not custom. Is that banded damage?
Yeah, it's probably banned. Crafty usually is very.
I'm also not familiar enough with rapier, just hitting things to know what banded looks like.
Yeah, and since Basque Legion was choice, it just claims the kill, and there's no way that can win. Oh, I don't know. I was about to say, oh, it's choice card, but now
it is Calm Mind, but it's probably like what, Mystic Water?
I was gonna say Splash Plate, but it's pretty much the same thing.
It is literally the same. Okay, well, this is cooked at this point, right? I mean, the Kilowatt Troll finishes the job.
Yeah.
If Raikou had Parad first and Calm Minded, Aqua Jet did what, like 20 some to it?
Either way, Slowbro probably finished the job.
Yeah, Slowbro probably. I mean, what health was the Slowbro at again? Did it come in at all? Was it still at 100?
I don't think it came in at all.
It was at 70.
It came on, but the 72 is probably not taking into account regeneration.
Yeah, I feel like between the Slowbro, I mean, you're Terra Water Raikou, so what was the Serena at? What health was the Serena at?
Serena still had the choice card, so it would outspeed probably the
well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, depends on your investment, but
yeah,
I mean, I
depends
guess
on the AV spread, but either way.
Yeah, I don't think the Terra Water. If you tear it early, I don't think it would.
Either way, Serena would still be able to respond to hit no matter what.
Yeah, that's kind of the important part. The Serena being able to. Well, could like a crit Thunderbolt do it?
I mean,
or just max HP Serena.
If I think the only chance would be crit Thunderbolt and like Paralyze as well.
Yeah, I don't know. It was probably cooked, but you know, if you Terra Watered, maybe you had some odds. I'm sure. Are you gaming? Yes, you'd love to see it. There's a Chestnut here. That's pretty cool. There's a Torn on Star's side, which is I've heard a lot of people, mainly the homie Metallica 126, talking about Torn and like thinking about this guy before. I think LBN or maybe Ty Carter brought a Torn too to lower tier World Cup. So I mean, people have been playing around with this guy, but in my experience, that guy's like slot machines turbo. It's like if you hit all your moves, cool. Torn is very strong. You hit all your Focus Blast, your Bleak Winds, Heat Wave sometimes, you know, do all that good stuff. You have knockoff, U-turn, and you're chilling. But those high power moves aren't exactly 100% accurate. And if you're missing, then you're in a really bad spot if you're missing. In this tier, I mean, Pure Flying is not exactly choice defensive typing. And Torn's bulk isn't exactly that great. So it kind of takes a lot of damage from a lot of stuff. We'll see how it does this game. I don't know. This looks like a pretty decent matchup for Torn, I think. And say for Mamoswine. Oh, come on. Oh, really?
No way.
Really? Really?
Nice.
Can you pause the video for a second, Fairy? Could you pause this for a second? I'm reeling from this. Are you kidding me, bro? You just stayed in, raw dogged a Sacred Fire, did not get the burn, and take full return.
I think I've seen that game, and I don't know who wins.
That is insane, bro. Okay, you turn on the Hippo now. Basque Legion comes in, and it's like, okay, gets him moving. Oh, or Mamoswine? Okay, I mean, you're fold to Earth. Okay, you don't fold to nothing, bro. You don't fold to anything because Icicle Crash is a fun and balanced move.
He goes to Tornadus.
I mean, okay, the damage is good anyway. Tornadus comes in, you can't revenge it.
Yeah, and it's just over.
You cannot try to revenge Mamoswine with an Ice Week like that, especially a guy with bulk as bad as Tornadus. Not in these parts.
This is
Not in
very
these parts.
much over.
Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty Jove. Reuniclus comes in, takes the loses the life orb too. Means you're even gonna have a hard time like breaking and stuff. Yeah. Legion comes in. He's free to throw off Shadow Balls. No reason not to. That's like a okay amount of Gastro. I mean, it's not like a ton, but eventually you'll get like a Spin F drop, and then, you know, or you can just like burn it out of recovers. I don't exactly know what this Legion is. I mean, it could be Scarfed. It could be. That's not Specs damage. Maybe it could be Sub. I like Sub Legion a lot. But until otherwise, I guess maybe it looks Scarf right now. It could be Boots, maybe. Hard to say.
It's either Boots or Scarf. If it was Substitute, it would definitely have glitched before.
Okay, well, it's not Scarfed. Is it Boots? No shot. You try to surf there, trying to read the Bisharp coming in, but that obviously didn't work. It is lefties, which... Okay, I mean, that makes me think it's Sub, but it... I guess it doesn't have to be Sub. Oh, nice read from Dougza there. Predicting the Bisharp not to sucker. So you just take the opportunity, you blow it up with a Surf. Now Gyarados is very much free to come in and just explode everything left. Yeah, that Reuniclus was Life Orb. Makes you think it's probably more offensive. Yeah, it takes a lot from that Brave Bird. Zapdos folds, but I mean 50% on Reuniclus is more than enough. You can just obliterate it with Entei, Mamoswine. It can recover up, but you're not going to get back enough damage to survive everyone in the back there. Yeah, and Doug will take the RU game. Very cool. Very cool. We'll say, Doug hitting all the Sacred Fires. You don't exactly see that all the time, but pretty cool.
Great.
I mean, he doesn't need it. We're spinning our wheels here. I mean, this is just
I mean,
we're going through the motions. Star knows this game is over. Doug knows this game is over. We're just going through the motions. Oh, are you out of Sacred Fires? I guess the Entei ran out of Sacred Fires. Cool. Yep. Bisharp comes in. Nice and healthy, 6%. And a little bit of Will-O-Wisp just for the culture. That's been an interesting combo, kind of. The last kind of move on Entei. Most people kind of agree that 3 moves are pretty common on Entei. You have your Sacred Fire because it's broken, stab move. Everyone knows what it does. Stone Edge helps you versus, fire types, Volcanion, Talonflame, things of that nature. And then Extreme Speed, good for just the priority. You never know when a well-placed Extreme Speed might bail you out of some situation. That last slot is kind of up for debate. People have run Crunch there, people have run Double Edge with Terra Normal. Recently, what's been picking up in a lot of popularity is Will-O-Wisp. It kind of gives you that same... It gives you the burn that, kind of Sacred Fire does, but just a little more consistently. Sometimes you just want the burn, you don't even really want the damage from Sacred Fire, so... Yeah, Will-O-Wisp is a pretty good option there to, kind of fill that 4th move slot, and give, Entei a little bit more consistent utility as far as spreading burns and whatnot, so... Yeah. All stuff from Doug. I like that game. It was a good game. Except for the Mamoswine flinch, which is, the Mamoswine experience. What I got? It's Papillon! Hello, Mr. Wesh Papillon.
Hey,
What's
Papi.
going on?
Hello. Is this what Yu looks like with volleyball?
Yes.
Belly
Is this
Bolt
like the
Ooh.
actual thing, or is that Doug's just being funny?
No, it's
Oh, Belly
it's
Bolt gets
new.
usage in Yu. This
It's
guy's
like-
pretty... I mean, listen.
Belly Bolt is good for you can punish Transisterian.
Like
You
one.
can. It's good also for.
It's a
low
static
kick.
mon. It has pivot move. It has
Yeah.
access to recovery. Has toxic.
Oh,
It's gonna
yeah.
it's gonna be a good mon. As a usage.
I guess that
It
makes
has its
sense.
usage.
I think the only place I've never seen Belly Bolt being used was in OU, but OU is OU. So like,
Oh, it's B
Yeah.
rank. Okay, that makes sense.
I feel like it's better in UU than in RU, and then pretty.
I mean, are you? It still sees some usage in RU because of gap
Yeah.
tools.
Well, maybe now more than. By the way, are the tiers locked for playoffs? They are playing with the most recent-
Yeah, tiers are a lot. I mean,
I-
we won't get another set of shifts while this is running, I don't
Yeah.
think, but
The earlier game in NU was like had hard periods, so it's the most recent shift.
Yeah, no, you're right.
okay, let's get into it. Star bringing dishonest HO, also bringing
I
something
think.
a lot more honest.
I mean, I wonder how Dex a lot loses this because
Dark Pulse, we see
low kicks is
Joe get the
also
Iron
always-
Head, trade a flinch.
Ooh,
Trade for,
I
yeah, the flinch there,
know.
unfortunate. You have to just bin the drill. And that is kind of
I-
awkward because you have to go like belly bolt, you have to eat an earth power here, and you do get the KO with Volt Switch. Your
I
belly bolt's like pretty
know
chipped. And,
Low kicks is always very good into HL.
It is very good.
yeah,
but
it's,
it
could depend on the low
level
kicks.
room quad resist, so that's always like a potential. It will kill the Lilligant though, so this Lilligant, it won't sweep, but it
Yeah.
might pick. It'll pick one and then.
we have a
dive
couple victory dances. It's
Oh,
Citrus Berry.
Berry.
Acrobatics, perhaps, not wide lens. And actually, yeah, I do remember this because that's not hustle damage. Yeah, this is just like a chlorophyll Lillian, which is pretty cool. You don't have to worry
Yeah.
about close combat missing.
I wonder what the Citrus Berry, like, what the calcs are for, because obviously you're not running wide lens.
This is
so-
interesting. Yeah, okay. So you're just going to
It's
low kicks, you blow it
probably
up with Fim.
terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, it's
believe.
probably acrobatics. Or it might just be Ice
Yeah.
Stab and Citrus Berry is just there for extra survivability. I mean, Thunderous Therian runs Citrus Berry on setup variants, so could just be that. Sandy Shocks gets up some hazards, gets up those rocks and spikes. The Ogre Pawn revealed that it is not boots, so it will be taking, it will be chunked by that. Slow King comes in, Tongue Shot.
Does anyone know?
No
Future
Thunderwave, no
Sight.
Scald. Gets the Future Sight. Cool.
+2 Revivroom is faster than +1 Ogre Pawn.
Yeah, I mean, it's Rev is the fastest thing on the field. But
Okay.
has to tank that Fimp, and that'll put him in range going down to the Future Sight. And then it's just, Azumarill and Latios versus Ogre Pawn and... this is interesting, actually.
Yeah,
Because Lati's going to Terra Steel.
I feel like
think-
he just
is
got
that
win from this position.
Band
Star.
damage?
The
Can't tell.
Ogre is probably banned, yeah.
The Ogre Pawn,
Yeah.
it probably is banned. Just looking.
Oh,
at
Oh,
the-
that's... Okay. Yeah, so you go into Azu, you don't want to take like a Focus Blast or something random from the Torn, and now it's just a Speed tie then. Oh!
Well, because the Ogre Pawn, it
Oh.
dies to hazards at that point, right? So it can't like pivot out or anything.
Wait, no, I'm saying
The-
the turn, two turns before that, right?
Right.
So Dugza had his Latios in versus the Torn. You didn't want to eat the Focus Blast, which it obviously had, as we see there. So you go into Azu. Dugza read that very nicely. Went hard into Ogre Pawn. And then kind of just forced a speed tie. If Ogre Pawn wins that speed tie versus Latios, you get the IV Cudgel damage off. And that puts you in range of Focus Blast for
Yeah.
Torn. That's...
I mean, it's you
It's
have
tough.
to hit Focus Blast and you have to win a speed tie. It's still like favorable.
Yeah, I mean, obviously things could... Well, they panned out differently, right? You just,
Yeah.
didn't win the speed tie with Ogre Pawn. And so Latios could just clean that up and then not be in range of Focus Blast, hit just, Luster Purge, and that's all she wrote. But, I mean, that's tough. I mean, Doug had a line that just didn't pan out, which is, yeah, that is how the cookie
Yeah.
crumbles, though. That is what these
I mean,
games
he might
sometimes just
fight
come down
for
to.
blood,
Two
sure.
really good players, just sometimes a little bit of RNG goes one way. And, yeah, game flips. Oh, this is...
Yeah.
I remember
Uh,
watching this live. I remember
I
watching
didn't
this live.
see-
This
I
was
haven't
very cool.
Seen this yet. I was pretty surprised to see Ditto. Just like on preview, but it is interesting for sure. I like having double regen in any tier at any point. And
Yeah,
he
I
does
mean,
have
Bella,
Star
you
Masters.
can speak probably a little more to this.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
the double regen cores specifically since Amoongus has dropped, I mean that's been really popular. And like West, I mean it's just a really solid backbone, right? I mean the two poison
So-
guys.
Yeah, and the cool thing about them is that even though they have like they're both poison types, they don't really share that many common weaknesses. So looking at Star Master's team, I wouldn't if I were using this, I wouldn't want to run into like a Hoopa, but other than that, they check very different Pokemon. Like Amoongus is really good into stuff like Palmot and stuff like mostly like physical Pokemon, and then I'm assuming the Glowbro is probably going to be AV since it's
Yeah,
good in Amoongus,
probably.
and it's going to be checking like every special Pokemon in the book. Using Mudbray and Sandslash for like hazard control, it's probably going to be some stacking, and then the Ditto is kind of like the wild card. Obviously, it's just like a Scarfer.
Honestly, I don't think
right?
the Ditto is going to be that useful in this matchup, unless
I'll be
unless
honest.
they ride on his double dance.
I don't really like using Ditto unless, like, I feel like a lot of the time in PU, like you're gonna be facing something a lot like what Douglas is using here. So like
Yeah.
a couple of like not super fast like bulky Pokemon, maybe one or two fast mons, but they don't really set up. So I'm curious to see how he uses the Ditto. It does have potential to be like a triple regen core with the Slowbro. And he also could copy Wo-Chien. He could like take a knockoff and then use Wo-Chien against itself, because Ditto has a much easier time getting HP back by copying, you know, either the Cram or the Glowbro, and it could outlast like the Wo-Chien and, you know, knock it off and Ruination it. So that's how I would use the Ditto in this matchup, but I'm thinking Star Master might be more well.
I think Star Master might just be cooked in general here, honestly.
Also,
Well,
important to point out, but I think Dugza is one of the best PU players. I think he won the Open, right? So
did
yeah. Whereas
we
I
will
think,
see how it pans out, though. You never know how these things go.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Like that Glowbro, I could see if you told me that Glowbro was like Nasty Plot and 6-0 Doug's team, I would be like, okay, sure. And that happened.
On Star Master's team, honestly, I could see it because, yeah, I'm thinking.
honestly,
well, he's probably using. Oh, sorry.
I don't think it's gonna be a Nasty Plot because, honestly, I just feel like Nasty Plot kind of sucks.
I'm
Like,
also
I get
thinking-
why people use it and all, but I don't know, because I feel like you really need. People don't really talk about it, but Slobo really needs like 2 or 3 turns to really do something with Nasty
I
Plot.
agree. And the fact
Yeah.
that it's
I
paired
mean, you
with a-
need the setup, right? I mean, the coverage is
Yeah.
great, but just finding those turns to set up and keep
I mean-
your health out of range of, like,
Yeah.
let's say, Rhydon or something. You know, I mean, that can be a little tough.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
But anyway.
a world where like Rhydon and
you can
SI
spread the
and
game.
stuff,
Yeah.
use it. It's really
Yeah,
versus
so like I was
Florg?
saying,
Okay.
the Florges is probably going to be the mid-game break. Oh no,
Oh,
it is
okay.
double
Brick
Scarf.
Frame
That's very
1,
impressive.
and it's Scarf too. Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's Glowbro doesn't
So this
really
is
care
the
about
SA is
this.
going
You
to do
can
it.
just
Oh,
get this.
Sludge. Okay, that's fine.
Glowbro is
Sponge Bomb, cool.
kind of fine with being.
You stay in? Yes.
I am.
That's
a nice
horrible.
poison. That's
No,
a
that's
nice
that's a
poison.
horrible decision. Why would you stay in? I mean, like, okay, Star predicted Doug to like over predict, I guess, but now your floor just is poisoned, bro. What?
Okay, interesting.
What?
Double. I'm not sure what Dugza was looking for there, honestly. Maybe he's probably thinking Amoongus, trying to
Yeah, like
bait
helmet.
helmet damage. Yeah, exactly. But he I guess that reveals the Ambipom probably is not pads.
Ride on
Probably.
hard in on Clobro?
Yeah.
What? No, that
Is
is
it,
yeah, that's not worth at all for Dougza. Because Glober's getting back to full and your ride on, which look at Star's team, he has no ground resist, is now effectively dead. Like I don't
Yeah. I think
that was not worth it.
you know,
not at all.
if we're seeing this game from Doug's point of view, I think the most crucial Pokemon to damage are probably going to be the Mudbray and the Slash, because either of
See,
them
that
can.
Glovis just right back to full. Yeah,
you
I
can
remember.
start
I remember
attacking.
watching this live now. Yeah.
You can start attacking with your Bruxish with, water moves if you or psychic moves if you like can chip any of the physically defensive Pokemon. So like this Sandslash, if you can get like damage on it, he can start throwing off Psychic Fangs pretty freely.
Flash with the Spiker. Cool.
Yeah, so the Slowbro is getting back on Cram especially.
And Slowbro's just back at full, and the Rhydon has done nothing. It's being sacked now. So
it is being sacked, especially if it gets poisoned.
No poison though.
Just set up rocks here, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the Mudsdale is leftovers, I mean, it's probably going to be leftovers because the helmet.
Oh, this is a very fun set. This is a very fun. Okay, peep this damage. Peep this damage on the Amoonguss right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Choice.
epic.
Spectacles. That's a Specs Wochan right there, baby. And this is why Terra Poison, or I'm sorry, not Terra Poisoning. Getting the floor just poisoned was a horrible decision. Because now it's like you have to deal with poison damage and Dark Pulse flinches, and it could just be like a horrible, terrible, no good time. Doug is lucky.
Yeah,
Is he lucky?
He is,
He is lucky.
Doug is lucky.
You might as
Doug
well
is-
fish for it though, because
Yeah, the floor just is poisoned. I mean, what is it going to do?
Yeah, there's
Well, it
nothing-
could side noise you, I guess, but sometimes they drop side noise. Yeah.
I remember this
Burning
set now,
Synth,
yeah.
that poison is racking up. The odds for flinches aren't terrible.
I mean, even if he's not flinching,
Oh, it's Wish Synth.
he is
Okay.
PP stalling the floor just slowly, and it's not like. I think getting Glowbro in is not really that great for Dugsa. Doesn't really.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, wait, it's not Side Noise, so it's just Moonblast. Because it revealed Trick, it's Wish Synth, and then. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, it just Okay, well,
Pretty sure.
the Slowbro is back to 16% for the second time this game.
Hollow Slash comes in, do Surf, Roost, Surf, cool. You can choose to take this damage for the spin, but it's probably not worth it. Because this Cram is just going to defog eventually anyway. Yeah, I got the spike up. Put the pressure on a defog. See Amoonguss come in. This is a great Brave Bird from Doug. That was a fabulous Brave Bird.
Yeah, that was a very good Brave Bird.
Force the Slash back in. Do we see another one? Yep, we do.
Fine.
You could
always
Roost
think
here,
there.
probably.
Yeah.
Or just
You're not
defog.
really. You're this might look
Yep,
risky.
there it
but
is.
The fact that the Cramorant is faster than Sandslash and it will paralyze anything that attacks it at this point.
Oh, that was a great Surf. Because then Amoonguss very easily could have stayed in and like Toxic or something if it had it. I guess that
How
might
much-
just be a call
yeah.
that doesn't have Toxic.
I guess this is why earlier. Maybe this is why earlier he was trying to get damage on the
Yeah,
Glowbro.
there it
'cause
is. There
when-
it is. There's a
When the
great
Glowbro
play
is
from
at
Doug.
low, when the Glowbro doesn't have any health, the Cramorant really looks like the best Pokemon ever. So maybe that's the reasoning for getting the
There's
Glowbro
Amoonguss.
for
Take the
right
knockoff
away.
there. Pretty cool. Hollow Slash comes in. Do we see Triple Axle? Nope, just U-turn. Playing it safe, playing it patient. Wochen comes out and is asking uncomfortable questions once again. What are you switching into Dark Pulse? Florges, cool. Gotta take rocks. Gotta take this chip. You take that poison damage. And now you're kind of in an awkward spot. Yeah, Synth.
The fact that it has 2 healing moves means that this is really hard to PP stall with Rochian. So I think long term you won't be able to break this with Rochian.
The
you
important
will
part is just the Synth PP. I think the wish is one thing, but you just want to make sure you get the immediate healing out of the way, because then maybe you can like go into Glowbro, go into Bruxish. You can start piling on pressure faster maybe than the turns that Florges would need, because you're not Protect, right?
No.
You don't have that immediate healing. You have to be able to tank 2 hits. Dark Pulsing, cool.
Yeah.
I think Star eventually realizes here that hey, I don't have to try and beat this with Florges. I can just go into Ditto, but
I wonder what this is.
not right
Glowbro.
now. Okay. Wave
Yeah,
Crash
that's
does a ton.
And it
That's
Oh, really?
Stacks the Bruxish.
I don't know if I agree with that, honestly.
yeah. I'm not.
No, I don't like that either. But okay, then the question is, well, what could you switch in anyway? And the answer would probably be your own Glowbro, which, I mean, maybe less than like Slash he could be afraid of. And this is what I'm saying. Like, Star realizes, okay, I can just go, now he's Terra poisoned, right? So I can go into my Ditto, I can copy it, and Dark Pulse is just very good into Doug's team, as you can see it. It's picking up KOs here. I think Ambipom comes in here. Yeah, you could fake out, but there's no reason to. I think you just see a knockoff here.
Yeah, Axel or...
do we see triple axle here or U-turn? Yeah, triple axle. Go for the KO. You do need all three, and I think Doug. Yep, he gets it. Cool. Aloe Slash comes out. You could just knock off here. Yeah, you're not going to KO, and rocks do come off, which is a little unfortunate, but I mean, not much you can do if you're in Doug's position. Real guy triple. Yes, sir. Triple axle. There we go. You can just trip axe once more.
You're always afraid of like looking stupid going for triple axle and then you like miss, and then the Sand Slash just triple axle.
Okay, this is funny. So Ditto comes in. Cramorant is binned to just U-turn. Okay, fair enough. No need to be impatient. No need to like fake out or anything. Nice and reserved U-turn. Wo-Chen, realizing it walls the floor, just comes in. And just fire off Dark Pulses, I guess, here. Amoonguss comes in, takes 1,000% from Dark Pulse.
Yeah. I guess you double back here. Oh, no, you just...
no, you just spin the Amoonguss. I mean, you don't really need him anymore. You kind of lose to Cram clicking Brave Bird. You definitely lose to Ambipom clicking Triple Axle, so... Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Speaking of Cram, we see that binned here, and I gotta imagine Ambipom's coming out here. Triple Axling. Maybe knocking. Knocking, yeah. Yeah, no, you always knock. Because if you can take off the Scarf, and Wo-Chen can maybe hope to like hacks through or something. Oh, you swap thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is. Does it kill?
Wait. Why would you? Right. I mean, that was a pretty crucial turn.
And
okay.
With
this
one.
This is a very crucial turn. This turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about this more. The Ditto's at 38%. Takes out the Wo-Chen. Ambipom comes out. It's a very big turn. Terra Steel, eat the fake out.
Wow.
Cool. I think the right play here is not what Star does. He goes Glowbro. Knockoff takes him out. He goes Ambipom. And now this Ditto has to hit a triple axle.
It does, yeah.
Or Doug just wins the game.
1, 2,
3.
Wow.
He gets it. And that is fine. Right? Hitting triple axle, that's like what, 80% for the 3 hits or whatever. So that's absolutely okay. I think what was a more surefire way of going about things, the Ambipom. So when the Ditto was transformed into Wo-Chen, right? It was -1 special attack, is at 28%. Ambipom can't actually, and I'm talking about Doug's Ambipom here, can't actually KO Wo-Chen with any hack. Knockoff doesn't do it, triple axle doesn't do it, U-turn doesn't do it. It survives. So I think what could have been maybe a stronger, or a line that would not have ended with needing to hit 3 with triple axle, is you Dark Pulse. You don't take out the Ambipom. You maybe do like, I don't know, like 30% or something, but you put it in range of a fake out from Ambipom. That's like, you know, from a fake out that Ditto transformed into Ambipom can do. So you would just Dark Pulse there. You'd eat like the knockoff, which is fine. You lose your Scarf, doesn't matter. You go, you bin your Glowbro, also doesn't matter. Then you just come back in with the Ambipom, you transform, and then you fake out and the game is over. Yeah. That was a line that we were talking about kind of at length within the game discussion channel, like yesterday when this was happening live, because this end game was kind of tough.
It was, yeah, for sure. When you say it lived, do you mean Wo-Chen, like Ditto transformed into Wo-Chen?
Yeah, so the Terra Steel Ditto, that was a Wo-Chen. Okay. 28% is not KO'd by any single hit that Doug's Ambipom could have gone for.
Yeah. It's always hard to calc with Ditto, I feel like, because it has the HP of Ditto, but then it has, like, the defense. So I
needing to set needing to manually set Amon's HP to, like, 300 or whatever Ditto. I think it's 300. Whatever Ditto's is can be a little bit of a hassle, but you know, it's Slam. Just do the math. Come on, do the math.
Yeah. Have you guys watched
Anyway.
any other sets? Because we have. It's supposed to be in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, we have another set in 10 minutes. I don't know if we have enough time for another set. Actually, there was enough. This was a very interesting PU game. There was another turn I wanted to talk about. Dogsa switched out of his Ambipom in front of a Florges. He had knocked the Rocky helmet, went into Wochen. I don't. There's a little bit of talk about this yesterday. I don't know if it was better to just triple Axel there and take her KO with Florges. Because then. That's.
I don't know. Nah, I think
Then Star would come in with Glowbro. Well, no, actually,
Okay.
you could do Ditto first. But Fake Out doesn't KO.
Look like
You might have to
thinking
triple
back,
Axel. And Floor just being down just means Wochen can come in after. Or you could even just hard Wochen, actually. I don't know. That's
Let's be honest. The fact that many people have thought about this and it's still not clear means that this was a really hard position to play, like in the hot seat.
yeah, for
And
sure.
the fact that he came up with like a pretty good solution is even if he lost, it's still like a sign that he's a good player.
Yeah, I mean, even as the game played out, Doza had like, I won't say good, but he had odds to win the game. Like a triple Axel triple Axel missed. Like crazier things have happened. So I mean, Doug had a pretty good shot. Yeah. I mean, it was good stuff from him. But unfortunately, Star did walk away with that W, and that did win him the set 3-2 overall. This did go the full distance, though. We always love to see that, a full set. And yeah, Star will be moving on to the round of 8, I believe. Good stuff.
I have a bit of like not like a theory, but just a way like the way players prep. I'm unsure if like when you're going into a 5-game set, right? Your main tier, your best tier is probably the one that you're preparing the least for, right? Because it's the one where like you have the most teams, you have the most experience. You're probably just gunning for like matchup experience, which might make you like a bit more predictable. I've seen a lot of players in the sets I've watched. I haven't watched like that many, but they bring like teams that they have used before that like in their scouts, and they end up getting like not the best matchups. So that's something that like I'm looking out for. Like if I know like such and such players maining a tier, especially if you're playing a series with no like Lil Cup or no Ubers, tiers that are like aren't like as building intensives, it takes a total to build like 5 teams, and you're probably skipping out on like your main tier, like just assuming you're gonna be fine in that one, right? So I don't know if it's like a mental aspect, but you're expecting to win like your main tier. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I understand. Yeah. I don't exactly know if that's something reasonable. If that's like, people are, because I mean, it is your, quote unquote best tier for a reason.
Yeah.
You are going to be like comfy with it, but I don't know if that just means your prep exactly gets lazy, but it probably just depends on a person-to-person basis.
No, for sure. I'm just comparing it to like, when I was playing like 5-game sets. Obviously, like as a low cut main, it's not the same, right? Well, as an XIV, because those tiers like you don't really have to prep like super intensely, but you do have like realistically out of the 5 tiers, there's probably like 1 or 2 that are going to be like somewhat of a blind spot, right? That you haven't really kept to date with like the minutiae of the tier, and those take up more of your time, like of your prep time in a given week.
I mean, I will say this is also kind of just the beauty of the format of Grand Slam. Like, not everyone is going to be experts in every tier. Like, even if you have like a good run and like RU open or like UU open, Uber's open, I mean, you're not exactly an expert in the tier. Sometimes people just get hot. Or sometimes people, have good teams being passed to them. They have a good support system. And I really do think that all of these people will have, their own groups of people that they're prepping with that are helping support them, passing them teams, of testing, whatever they need to do. I think that plays a lot into what you were saying about just kind of how you prep. A lot of it might kind of depend on those people that you're prepping with. And, I think that...
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah. It just is very, like, hard to keep up with, like, so many tiers. And I'd be willing to bet, like, serious money that every single one of these players in the playoffs have, like, a Discord with, like, a couple of people for, like, every tier. Or, like, at least, like, some like, support network. Because otherwise I don't know how you'd possibly, like, come up with, like, 5 unique teams and test them. And, like, it'd be, like, kind of a nightmare.
Absolutely. I mean, last year I was personally kind of just newer to the scene in general, but I made friends with LPZ kind of like earlier in like last year, and during the kind of his Smogon slam run, he shot me a DM and was like, "Hey, do you want to like help me with some RU stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." And he had like a Discord and people were prepping and helping him out with stuff there. It's that type of stuff is very common, and you said, I imagine every one of these guys has their own like little groups of people that are assisting with that.
Because it's not like it's not like you're playing a tier that you've been playing for like in Classic, the meta games have been relatively stable for a pretty long time. So if you're at the point where you're making playoffs, you are probably somewhat well versed in or have at least played like all of the 5 tiers a bit. Like whereas in Slam, like you might have not played like that particular meta. Like by the time you've lost in the open, the tier might have like completely changed by the time you're making playoffs. So
I mean, I can actually say with certainty that these tiers are very different than what they were during kind of Slam.
Yeah,
with just the
more than others,
shifts that happened quite recently. That changes a lot of the meta. That really just the entire complexion of some tiers are different. Like RU specifically, we lost Galarian Weezing, lost Pheasantipity, lost Slitherwing. All 3 guys were really big players in the tier. And just losing a lot of the glue guys like that, honestly, it really changes how a tier plays. NU, they lost Alolan Muck. They got like
I feel like NU hasn't been. NU and PU have not been that bad. RU really has been like the biggest like change, losing Weezing and Fez, and I think it was
losing Alolan Muck was a big thing. The meta has a lot of things are different.
Yeah. No, for sure. What else? Well, you had a pretty major ban somewhere in the middle of the open, so it was Masquerada. So that was a pretty big change in the tier. And then I'd say PU ended last, so probably has the smallest changes, and obviously Ubers and LC have not changed at all.
Well, okay, actually, Bella, is Bella still here? Oh, we still got you. I know you've talked to. You're just plugged in with the PU community, but I know Ishtar specifically has talked a lot about how shifts really do kind of blow up PU. You can really feel that like quite often.
Yeah, we get totally demolished.
Yeah. So you can talk a little bit more about that and how like shifts are impacting these metas. Because
PU
even just getting Amoonguss and stuff, that shifted up a lot of the complexion.
PU has probably had the biggest amount of changes in generation. Like, let me check how many months were in NU, which are in NU right now. There's Altaria.
Losing Altaria is like a personal vendetta with me in specific, because I feel like
losing
I was like carrying
as well
on the ladder.
But
Altaria was PU, Battlebolt was PU, Braviary Bravery should drop soon enough because it's just that one guy which spams Bravery a lot and
Yeah, I was surprised.
then
Besides,
by
I
it
don't.
just
A lot of people didn't really use Braviary in the first place in NPU. Yeah, but we lost a lot of Pokemon to NU in specific.
Yeah.
Bronzong was
Bronzong,
also
Nigo.
Copyright was also PU. Flamingo was also PU.
Uh,
Glider was also PU.
was NU now, right?
Glider was PU. Heracross was PU.
Yeah.
Inteleon was PU. The
Well, we
CGI
banned
was
Inteleon.
also the CGI was also.
Have you guys said Gastro and what's the name of the Wigglytuff pass? Oh, Screaming.
Yeah.
Screen Tail.
Intel, yeah.
Inteleon was also PU, but it got banned. Kilowattrel was PU for a while. Meloetta, which I still think is crazy because Meloetta was like very broken.
It was so broken in PU. Yeah. Yeah, but we really have gotten every shift we've seen massive.
Raikou was also PU. Oh, now that I remember as well, Terrakion was also PU for a day and a half.
That's really funny.
Crafty was also PU. Screamtail was PU. Scyther was PU. Staraptor was PU. Tauros Water was also PU. Tornadoes was PU. Toxic Rogue was PU as well. Toxtricity was PU. And
yeah, we've lost a lot.
Yeah,
we've lost a lot to them.
Yeah, and those ones are also the ones who are in the NU itself. I think there should be like there should be 2 or 3 which were also are like Gastrodon. I think it was Gastrodon. Then like I think Quagsire was PU at some point. I don't remember. I know it was NU for a while, but
Quagsire was in PU this generation, I'm pretty sure.
Quag, yeah. I might be hallucinating, but it might be Mandela effect, but I'm pretty sure it was PU at some point.
As for you, I don't think you stole any Pokemon.
You? That's a pretty big jump to make.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know. Well, obviously, Enemy's going to be the biggest culprit here.
I think if some of RU bans happened earlier, then like the shifts could have some of the shifts would have happened earlier, like Thunderous Syrian. Thunderous Syrian was RU for a long time, and it was like insanely broken, and it took a while to be banned. Then, like the normal Thunderous incarnate form was NU for a while as well.
Yeah.
Like I think.
Funny thing is, like, it wasn't even a problem in NU, according to the NU guys. Like, obviously,
Yeah,
it was good.
I
good.
remember Thunderous normal was like very fine in EU at the time. But like if I'm being honest, I remember the NU power level was way higher because they had like Real Necklace and Rapier and everything. Which
what
Hyperion.
all of this really is kind of describing is just kind of what it means to have usage-based tiering.
Yeah.
And things, shift upwards, they shift down, new metas develop, people are like, okay, this mon is good, this mon isn't good. And eventually, just you have a lot of chaos. Things move. And especially as, kind of y'all were talking about PU, the lower you go down, I think the more pronounced these effects.
No, absolutely.
I do think next shift to Chansey is finally probably gonna go down to NU again after like I think
Yeah.
2 years since the
That
last
one was
time.
PU, that one was PU like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it wasn't a time which I think Persian Alola was like insanely good back then. Uh, and then like
That was like the era.
Chansey.
What's the era of PU where like carving was good?
Yeah, that man was so crazy. Golduck was like insanely good as well. I
Yeah,
remember using
Golduck was a rain,
Golduck
yeah.
on Rain, and like there was nothing which really took a +2 Terra Water Surf.
When is this game gonna start?
I have a question for you guys, mostly the RU players. What do you think of Salamence? And do you think it will pop up in the Slam series?
I do think so. Salamence is like Salamence was already picking up on usage back when Weezing Galara was on the tier with the Facade EQ set with Terra Normal and like not having Weezing Galar and I think to some extent Phasandipity not being around as well is also helpful. Also, Slither Wing not being around to first impression is also very helpful. So yeah, the shifts very much helped Salamence and I do think in my personal opinion it's probably getting banned. Like the fact that Salamence is so good is mostly on the versatility as well because you don't know if it's gonna be Dragon Dance Facade, Dragon Dance Lumberry like we saw on Colin's set, or like just a special attacking set with Draco Meteor, Hurricane, and EQ. So Mance is just a jack of all trades right now.
Yeah, I was watching like LBN in for low tier World Cup, and I saw like the men's set, and I was like, yeah, there's no way. Like I watched him play his games. No, there's no way Salamence is. It looked like so good, and the fact that
And
it
I'll
like.
say this. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, I understand why people think Salamence is like quote unquote broken. I've also used Salamence like myself, and I like swept one of my guys and broke low tier with it. But like, I think if there's a argument to say it's broken, it's what Ampha said about its versatility, just not being able to kind of tell off glance what set it is. It's not like the Facade set is unbeatable. It's not like the just regular Outrage set is unbeatable. I mean,
The sets are guys.
It started.
The sets are yes.
It starts with Ubers.
Ubers off-grid. Okay.
All right.
This is FC's wheelhouse. We'll see how he
this is FC's
handles this.
Yeah. Ziri seems to have gone the I am going to use Deoxys spikes and hope for the best route. Whereas
I mean on the topic of Deoxys, I do think the matchup looks very, very good for Ziri here. Like, you just pretty much pop rocks, pop spikes, and then like Piran Black, kinda just go insane here. Like you can just start spamming.
It will need
Ice
to
Coast
set up
Spears.
on something though.
Yeah,
And
but
I think
Lando's
Lando-
right there. That's the thing.
Yeah, if you can come down.
Either Lando or Kyogre can be the main setup guys for. I know for a fact that Eternatus sometimes runs like Choice Scarf with
I would be
Terra
very
Dragon.
surprised if either of these were Choice Scarf, honestly. I think
Yeah.
I think one of them is likely gonna be Mirror Beam.
Probably Ziri's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ziri, he also could be Meteor Beam Lula and Life Orb, or Life Orb,
This Trailblaze.
Max would, yeah, Zacian lead, and
Okay,
it
that-
directly
that
goes
makes
to
sense,
the
yeah.
Electric.
Oh,
yeah.
what did I? Yep.
And
Okay.
it is so good. Yeah, that's
That's
a
so
really
good.
good, that's a really good heads up.
Frame 1. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh god. Oh god.
I knew it. I was calling it.
Sometimes that is what it calls for.
Guys, I have some news to tell you all about the Zacian.
Wins.
If the Arceus is not Terra Wire, then the Behemoth Blade just has a very, very high chance of killing the Arceus
Yeah.
in one hit.
Well, what, oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, now for sure, right?
Yeah, he
Alright,
would
Lance.
always
Oh.
score tens.
Holy.
Yeah, I mean, the Oxus is not really doing anything to Zacian, so... Might as well go
Ooh,
for it.
it's
Wow,
right.
that's a very
that
bulky Arceus.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he-
ain't
That did
zero.
not-
Yeah,
enough.
it's
Yeah.
such a bulky
That
Arceus
is
that it's
zero.
There's a
so
very big chance this is already over.
Yeah, this
Surely
I
not.
mean, there's a Lunala there, so I mean, it's not gonna, you know.
Really, it's
Does this
Yeah.
have like a dark move?
No, Zacian, it almost...
Excuse me?
Oh.
What?
red card. Okay.
Oh, what?
Why
Okay.
didn't you just go that hard, bro? What? Why did you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, that's either way. FC has made inroads, so that's nice. Losing Terra sucks, but
I think it was well worth it.
yeah, it's well worth it
It
for
was
what he's
definitely worth it.
For sure. Aziri still has, like, potential to set up something with Terra. If the Eternatus is agility, it can technically gimmick its way. It would have to bypass Ghost Arceus, though, which wouldn't really... Kind of have to trade for it.
That's a crazy
You're not
frame
like-
with Terra. I'm still not over that. That's epic.
Yeah.
If FC wins this game, or even if he loses, actually, that should get clipped. Clip
Yeah,
that.
that'll be clipped.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just to
I do think FC has the upper hand here as well because the
Oh, Spout? Interesting.
yeah, I know for a fact that Thunder Wave Spout has been catching up on Ubers as of recent. But I think FC's Horizon is very likely Tri-Scarf.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It's either... I have seen Scarflando and either, like, Clear Amulet or Dice on the Koraidon. His web matchup, I don't know how he would have planned it, but Scarflando is always good into webs, and then some floating by Koraidon. Or it could just be, as you said, like, a regular Koraidon Scarf, and then
Right.
the
Dio
Lando
comes
like
in,
helmet.
getting rocks up, getting spikes. Cool.
that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's attacks. And like Ampher said earlier, this is probably the one point of entry you're gonna get for KB. Or, I don't know if you want to send KB or if you want to send Eternatus.
It's either KB or Zacian. I don't think the Eternatus wants.
Well,
just
you-
as I said that, but
yeah, so
that's
it's
the point,
probably agility Meteor Beam.
Show me weakness policy. Show me weakness policy.
no exact policy. But it has to
probably-
Terra Dragon to confirm the kill.
Oh.
No, this kills.
Beam?
There's no way.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
I was way off.
That was not even close.
Kyogre is very
That was
He's
not even
dominating.
close.
Kyogre is very SPDF bulky usually.
But, I'm surprised because it's water spout, but I guess
And I had to calc on my thing here. I do have calc decks. Like
Yeah.
the calc had the life orb eternities on it, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's the origin pulse. Okay.
I
We see
mean,
Trailblaze come out.
you probably go Lando here and just
Uh,
return.
you go Lando. This gets Trailblazed. Behemoth plated. Lando goes down. Yeah, no, I think you just save Lando now. Now you can send him in. This could be like Terra flying though, and that would be very problematic.
I mean, you
I
still have
mentioned
to.
that, and FC mentioned it himself. I mean,
FC
sometimes these run
mentioned
Terra
that
flying,
yeah, but either way, the Zacian can't take any damage or else it just falls to the Rocky Helmet damage. Like even a U-turn.
but for Terra flyings and swords dances, I think Behemoth Blade might just explode Lando. +4? I think it would.
Plus 2, it's 73 to 86, and 1 plus 4, it's 110 to 130.
I mean,
As
I
of
mean, that's something you
plus
have to respect.
Terra Grass, interesting.
even if
Terragrass,
it's yeah, it's
No.
yeah.
it's
Rock'em is
any.
Okay, and he did respect it with the
Eh.
Rock Tomb. Yeah,
makes sense.
smart play. Smart play.
Yeah, but now this is kind of over already.
Yeah, this is over. I think Koraidon
I mean,
just wins now.
Ziri
Right
Blue
on.
Terra. I mean, you have Koraidon. Yeah, I mean,
Koraidon just slow
Springs.
kicks and just wins. Wrong,
Kick to victory.
and it's the
What are we
the
doing
shit is
now?
also dead.
Probably like
Yeah.
NU or PU, right?
Yeah.
Probably PU.
Really, really
Yeah,
easy.
PU.
contrasting there.
Either PU or NU, I'd say.
Helps
Yeah.
PU, that'd be fun.
I know FC is very good at NU, or at least did very well in the Open. So I'd probably say PU for that reason.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
Ziri
respect
also
PU. Well, yeah, I
Ziri
respect
also
PU, but I-
won the. I think Ziri won the circuit last year.
I wouldn't be
Let me
surprised.
Ziri is the PU circuit champion. This is correct.
Yeah, and Ziri also has won like the PU championships more than one time, I believe.
Wouldn't be surprised by that. By the way, what they dropped Lil Cup, right?
I don't know. Let me check.
Seems about right. I feel like neither of these two would really.
Also, yeah, I just confirmed Ziri did win the circuit thing. Playoffs, MVP. Oh.
Oh yeah, it's time. Okay, I want to see this.
It's Super
Oh
ZU,
crap!
are
That's
you
an
and
I. What the heck?
I
They
like this,
dropped they dropped the LC, in fact, yeah.
They dropped LC. Oh god.
I feel like half of the series dropped LC. I think exactly half. Anyways, I really like Ziri's team. It's
Yeah,
flip
Ziri's
turn
team's getting
plus
so epic.
volt switch plus U-turn probably on the Decidueye, and then also probably U-turn poison touch on the I forget what this guy's called. I'm not good with names. I always
Masayu.
called
I wonder which one of
the,
these
uh,
four Pokemon
Poodle.
on Ziri's team is the Scarfer for him.
The scarf. What? Probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
because realistically,
might have-
any one of Bruxus, Decidueye,
it might be double scarf too, because
and
the Decidueye is not is kind of a fake scarfer.
I
So-
think the Graphite can be very much helpful
Yeah.
here. Like
I don't know. All of this is helpful here.
like
Actually, really gonna have to rely on Ambipom, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's
Yeah. that's
Milo
a
looks
big-
crazy here, though. You can just fire off Scalds, just not care.
Yeah, just fire off a skull.
I was about to ask, is it a real Milo or just a fake Milo? But it just full switch now, so yeah, it's a true Milo.
I'm thinking.
I mean, Ziri doesn't
still-
really have a great Milo switch, and it would probably be
the-
probably Hoopla.
Probably
That would be the
Hoopla,
best one.
yeah.
You don't really care the most about being burnt.
Yeah, I mean everything else either
I mean,
really
it
doesn't want
depends
to
on the
stand
Dance
still.
on
the situation set as well.
And he gets punished for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's called. You kind of have to.
I mean, you can knock this Milo if you want. Get up rocks.
Yeah.
That's definitely a possibility, yeah. That skull is fine. That skull is fine. There's like there's very little rod to just keep on clicking skull.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay.
Okay, this Hoopa, like, we don't know what this Hoopa is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
This
traded
Hoopa
half your
is-
slash for it being burnt in rocks. Now Hoopa versus Milo. Okay.
This is such a weird team.
I feel like it's a bit too risky to go into Zoro here.
Yeah, honestly, why not just Scald again? You live every hit.
Yeah, why
if
not
you get
Scald
tricked
again?
something, it's like, okay.
I think
Yeah,
like, if-
really, because like, oh crap.
Substitute.
Okay.
It's probably substitute
no.
nasty plot here.
Yeah, so it's probably some
Okay.
nasty plot and then stabs maybe.
It's usually
Maybe not.
stabs and, or maybe you just.
Or maybe it's
focus
sub and 3 attacks. Sub and 3 attacks is definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
Up three
well,
attacks would be really good here.
it would be.
This is probably the true MVP on just
Yeah.
taking a triple
I think this is
X2 here.
fine. I think you could probably just U-turn here and then go back, not go back into Milo, but.
And then just let the Hoopa do this again. I mean, I guess it runs
Yeah,
out
let-
a little bit more HP, but
Yeah,
Mm.
bit iffy.
Or you can try to like finesse your way into a resist, but having health on Zoro might be of good value later on as well. I mean, you wouldn't want to play to.
okay. You turn back into Milo, just like you said, Bella.
It's
Good
not
call.
Milo.
And then sub just comes
okay.
back out.
And then, yeah.
That's a
think
crazy
this
sub,
is-
honestly. If you tripled Axel there, that would have been a horrible position to be in.
Oh crap! Yeah. So it's
Luring
nasty
voice?
part.
Nope.
It's probably stabs.
If he subs again on another U-turn, I think I don't know if it actually does that much, but it would look very cool.
Oh, there's trip.
And there's a triple Axel.
And
Oh, and it just
Oh,
it's
Damn.
gone. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
that's really strong.
Is
That's
that
probably
banded, bro?
That's probably
It's
there.
banded. It took rock damage.
That's gotta be. There's no way it doesn't. It doesn't.
Well, just taking rocks, it could be pads. I mean, pads and Pump is something that's been picking up a little bit of traction, but
Actually,
that has to be
actually,
banded.
I'm looking
That's
on the
not
clock right now. The hoop is so frail that it took up to 97 damage on that. So yeah,
Wow.
and the clock said it wasn't even a choice band. It was.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so I have
Milo's
a feeling
back
that
in.
the Brux,
Real
yeah,
annoying.
I have the feeling that the Brux is probably the scarf.
Honestly, you don't even have to care about this. Just Scald here or Alluring Voice or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't, have to
say so,
respect,
right?
you don't have to respect this mon.
the situation not in this position, and you can always bring the Milo back later. Honestly, it does have quite a few points.
That's
of entry.
fine.
Okay, that's,
Alright,
that's
goes
good,
Venu.
so-
That is a bulky
See?
Venu.
Knocked off. What if you scalded and burnt that guy? Man. Come on, FC. No, that was
That's a
also
great
something
power.
I play, and that's a
That's
great
a
read
power.
from the Earth Power. This is a great Earth Power.
Especially because there's a whole ass Rotom right there, so not the easiest switch into predict. Definitely very like heads up. If he predicts this,
That's fine.
oh, not bad.
Giga Drain. That's what we call chip. We take a little bit of chip.
Is Rick like going into Milo again?
Honestly, like, what does the Rotom do here? It probably has to plot, right?
Yeah,
Um,
Rotom here probably has to plot.
I'm thinking
If it has plot,
plot.
I think plot is free.
Well, you always risk like a poison when you're facing a Venusaur, unless or a knock, I guess. I don't know where to.
I don't think Nokia
By the
really matters.
way,
Yeah, that's
guys,
what I expected. Yeah,
I
that's what
was
we all
was
thought.
looking back on the Opa calcs and the minimum damage
Good vault,
on
good vault.
the triple Axel was 82 to 97, and
Yeah. Oh.
with Silk Scarf on attached, so if it was choice band, it was just over. Man. I wonder if Ziri can do much to Milo right now. Like
You can always
apart
Maybe the
from
graph. Maybe the graph can choose something funny. I don't know.
yeah.
I'm thinking
Rotom
I-
where there's a
uh,
Rotom, there's a way. There's always a way with Rotom.
or Decidueye. Decidueye is a notorious robber.
The Decidueye's broken.
I mean, because you can go. I would go Decidueye here and just hope for the best. But I'm also not in playoffs, so.
I mean, if you look at the
Uh,
other guys, I don't really see anything you would go to. Okay, graph is cool. What is he gonna do? Like sword dance? Sword stance here?
Well, no, because anything you do, you might be procking the. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
okay.
you'd wanna proc the what's it called, Marvel Scale.
Rocks. Roar is fine. That's cool.
Earthquake, just roar. Very good. Decidueye comes back. You don't have to respect this mon. You can just get rocks up if you want.
Not with
Rocks.
much.
This thing is fine. This thing, I don't think this thing even 2-hit KOs, so I think it's like not the end of the world. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Come on. Do not have to respect that mon.
Pot.
I
wonder if
mean,
this is-
FC can just roar again
What if
and
it's a Stone Edge?
I mean, if it's Wisp, it's bad to let this thing like eat the Wisp. I mean, then graph could maybe actually do something.
Well,
Uh,
does it? I feel like even if it's burned, the Grafai does like not handle the Mudbray unless it tears. Ew.
yeah,
okay,
we
you
just
just
roar
switch.
here.
You roar. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Fish comes out. That's pretty cool.
Actually, don't go to Milo. Yeah, that'd be stupid. That's fine.
Yeah.
Really, that's not the end of the world. I think
Yeah.
Cameron
No.
is probably somewhat.
Yeah, this team really
marginally
hates Munsdale now, huh? Pretty crazy.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Helmet.
what?
Okay.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Helmet's pretty cool.
I
don't see
feel
that
like
a
I've
ton.
done. I've been predicting every single one of Zuri's set like incorrectly.
Here is just a free sledge bomb, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I would just sit here. I don't
yeah.
really see a reason to keep myself
If
low for no reason.
Oh, that works.
Uh,
That's cool.
Why not
Tom
Yuri?
comes in. Okay, you can just not respect this mon and hit it. But
You wanna just hit this with the sludge bomb? That yeah. Honestly,
yeah, I mean,
like,
at some point,
I could
at some
see it.
point, you could start respecting mons. I don't feel like this is the point where you need to.
This is not the point where you start
What,
respecting
well, what do
stuff.
you need the Venusaur for? The helmet Decidueye probably is not really like that much of an issue, anyways.
True. I mean, the helmet Decidueye is also like quite low. So like, let's say it gets like knocked and then Ambipom just blows it up with triple axle. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what helmet. I've never seen that set before. Helmet Decidueye on like this sort of team. So I'm kind of curious as to like how it.
Maybe you want to
Like,
keep
what-
Venu as like a water resist. Okay, yeah, it's respected the Rotom.
Like,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
The Milotic is.
Volt switch
doing it.
unfortunately bounces off. Now that we know this Decidueye is turbo like Fizdef or whatever, or at least helmet, say don't respect it and click Scald.
That's fine.
Dang, it would have worked too.
Do we have to respect this? Do they
No.
have to respect this? No.
I don't think we have to respect this at
I think
all.
you can just really sludge. That's fine. Whatever.
Oh, come
Whatever.
on.
Oh, I could have.
Okay, okay, no, it was a good decision. You should have respected it. You should have respected.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
my lands.
Wait.
I was gonna say, like, I wonder if this Rotom even has nasty plot as he misses well.
Oh, it doesn't. It's Wisp. It's Wisp.
Well, I know that now. But
Fine.
Yeah.
You can flip. Freest flip in the West, honestly.
Marvel
honestly,
skill has
by a
been
lot of
popped.
games
Now
there,
you
dude.
really don't have to respect Decidueye. Now you really don't need to care about this mon.
the Milo being
Oh, come
burned,
on! Stop
It's probably-
respecting it. Just click
What-
Scald.
Why did he flip burn? I don't get that one.
Okay, Sludge Bomb do
Okay.
1000%. Fine.
I wonder, like, how does Ziri win this? Like, because I feel like FC just kind of has to like not throw, and he just coasts to a pretty
Ziri doesn't, essentially.
simple win.
Also,
It's fine,
If the
yeah.
Ambipom is banded, do you think it's double hit?
Oh, it's probably double hit, yeah.
something I want to point out is that the Zoroark hasn't even entered the game yet, so we
Yeah, that
don't
is
know.
true.
We don't know if it's Choice Packs, Choice Band, Sword Sense, or anything.
Ah,
Okay.
Didn't respect the
Uh,
overheat. Should have respected.
that's fine.
Should have respected
I
the
think
overheat.
right
I
here is
guess.
literally like it's free depending
That's
on what
pretty
it is.
good.
If
for-
Ambipom is double hit, I would go Ambipom and just claim my kill. Like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
But give me
This
one.
is
Maybe
why-
Decidueye.
double
Yum
it.
yum 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 yum.
Oh what?
Fake out.
Wait.
So are you
wait,
not
so-
banded? Did Triple Axel just do 30% on the second hit just like that? Like, what are we talking about here?
I was,
Oh my
I
lands,
was
it's not
saying
banded.
that earlier, Ming, the roll on the Hoopa is very
I thought you were
high
talking
because-
about banded Triple Axel. I thought you were
No,
talking about banded
was-
Triple Axel.
But he said later the set on calc was Silk
What is
Scarf.
it?
Also,
It's
it
Silk
is-
Scarf. It's
I would
definitely
add-
Silk Scarf.
Surely it's actually probably a silk scarf. Yeah, that probably makes a lot of sense.
yeah, I mean, it's not pads.
It just
it's not
does
boost,
30% to
it's not banded.
Hoopa on the second hit? Bro, what?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very surprised by that as well.
Hoopa is just that frail.
On the physical side, on the special side,
Yeah.
it's pretty bulky.
Yeah,
That's
it's
insane, bro.
60 to 130.
Okay, I would actually respect this mon. I would not let this take the okay.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
well-
That's fine. That's totally fine.
I mean, I feel like
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
just the
that's-
graph looks. The graph
that's
looks
totally-
freaky now. You have fake out though from Ambipom, but I don't know.
Yeah, you
That's-
have
that graph
Fake
doesn't
Out
look.
and you-
This graph is fine, honestly. That's fine. Honestly,
I think
Oh, that's
you
the Zoroark,
pretty much,
okay.
That's the
That's
that.
yeah,
Hey,
that's
hey,
the
hey,
Zoroark.
danger mode, danger.
let's see what this thing does.
Oh, is this Scarf? Is it Scarf Milo? That would make life
Uh,
easier.
I really
Yeah,
hope
this
it
Or
is
is.
not Scarf
Milo.
Milo, Scarf Zoro. Scarf, that would make life easy.
I think it is. I wouldn't really see what else it would be.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
That's,
FC,
I'm
I'm
FC.
surprised that it's
come
not
on
shrunk,
now.
but like we actually brought
I-
that people actually bring dazzling still. That's cool.
I did not. Yeah, I'm very surprised by that as well. I thought it would be Strong Jaw, which is way more common because you.
Oh,
No, I mean, the
Dazzling-
scarf is nice. If you're running Scarf, it's nice to have Dazzling to prevent that from happening, like Sucker Punches and whatnot. Why did you go Sand Slash?
Are you gonna tear?
This
it
could be
here?
low kick and just send you into the moon.
This is probably. I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So do you? So what now?
I think it's just
I mean,
to go
this is-
into Amber Palm to get the safety.
No, I think it's Milo. I think you should have just gone Milo and scalded this.
I mean realistically, yes.
The Griffi. I wonder.
I mean, you're not fine. If Milo goes down, the Bruxish wins. Like, you should have just scalded this on the SD
Yeah.
turn. I don't know why you bend the slash. Like,
I feel like
this is
you
tough
always-
now. I think Ziri wins, bro.
Also,
I think Ziri
Yeah.
wins.
Did we actually win?
There's a 1 point remaining. The triple axle kills the Graphite if it's not like citrus berry.
It's gonna do something, and it's gonna get like unburdened, right? I mean, and it'll be faster.
But if it's Silk Scarf, the roll is 52 to 61.
Ambipom
So
is also
you-
like a non-factor because Bruxish is Scarf. Like, the only thing that matters is can we blow up the Milo?
It kind of depends on if Ziri is gonna go for the FC is gonna go for the triple axle or the fake out, because thinking about Sword Sensei gives me the vibes which is gonna be citrus berry, because there's no other way he can
Yeah.
proc the citrus berry with that team. Like proc the item.
we that this Ambipom isn't like double edged in that last. Like, what if he's
What would it
going-
drop? Would it drop knockoff? Would it drop U-turn? Well, it
Yeah.
never. It revealed U-turn, revealed triple axle, revealed fake out. You think it's not knock?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, it's a possibility.
Actually, actually, I've seen a lot of Ambipoms not.
wait. So
Wait,
if you
am I-
triple axle here, does that KO the Bruxish?
Yeah. it does.
It does. It definitely does.
Yes, it does. Okay.
It just
I guess you
depends
do just
on-
triple axle, right? You hope for
Yeah.
Yeah,
KO.
triple.
It pretty much depends if it's citrus berry or like.
Well, you can always
not.
fake out first, right? You can always fake out. Well, but then if
Yeah,
you
but-
hard Brox,
Yeah, if
Ooh.
you. No, the fact is if you fake out, it procs the citrus berry and then it's faster.
Takeout does like 50 or does 40, 38% to this. I guess that
it
makes
does
sense. Yeah,
52% to 61, which
That's
he
crazy.
already procs a berry.
Also,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know if we talked about this, but the Milo, I don't know if it's taken a hit ever since it's.
What did I
been-
say?
Oh,
What did I
double
say?
edge.
What did I say? It was not clear.
Never mind.
Yeah, this is over.
All right.
Yeah, this is
And then
It's
FC,
over.
FC gets it.
GG.
Over.
Sick.
Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you don't.
non-strong
And that's
jaw-
why you don't run strong jaw list because then
Yeah.
you're dazzling. That's like strong.
It's non-strong jaw against Marvel scale. That was never.
Yeah, that was.
I got a
Well, I mean,
little
Strongjaw
scary,
wouldn't
but,
have mattered here. Like, I mean, that
like no.
just never did anything.
There was. It's so funny. Y'all were talking so hard about like maybe if we triple act, maybe he fakes out, and he goes into Bruxish, and I was just in my mind. thinking, oh, it's gonna be
Yeah,
I
and
think that's
in the
interesting.
end,
I mean, you drop knockoff, leaves you worse
No,
off
you know what I
versus
think
like
it was
all Rocky Helmet guys.
Because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I've seen a team that's like very heavily inspired like this in the ladder before. So I just kind of assume that,
Well, it is.
FC would be doing something funny with that.
It is Silk Scarf,
Interesting.
so that would make sense that he would run like more normal moves than just fake out.
Yeah, because like if you're going Silk Scarf, you would be running Double Edge. If you're running Boots, you would definitely you would have knock, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fair, fair.
um,
It's not like you don't have any knockers
oh,
on this
crap,
team
it's 9
anyway. I mean,
o'clock.
Sandslash can knock things. Ice, well, Zorark probably.
The
Zorark
I
click knock,
do-
click knock, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think Ziri probably. Oh, I was gonna say if Ziri picks I knew, but he just picked Aryu.
Like, are you?
Oh
and we're
yeah,
going
boy. I love RU. Come on.
side-
It's
Okay,
the
FC brought
classic.
horrible stall, and Ziri brought a team.
The Ziri team looks. I feel I'm not. You guys are better at RU than I am for sure, but I feel like this. If you're Ziri, you don't hate this. Like the
absolutely
men.
not.
Yeah, depending on the Crux set, you can pretty much just win as well.
Yeah.
Well, there's a chestnut there. I don't know about Croak winning.
Yeah,
per
but
se,
Chestnut just takes so much from the shot as well.
Okay, Volcan. If this is like Fire Spin Volcan, it does get to pick
Yeah.
a guy here, but
Okay. Well,
It's not
it probably
Fire
isn't. Well, I feel
Ooh.
like if it were Fire Spin, he would have just gone for it right there.
okay. Drox Crook. Do you see Gunk here? Well, I mean, you're not going to stay in here.
No.
Okay, I guess you do. You don't care if you're.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that
sure.
took a lot.
And I guess you double back here again, right? Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, so it's not. So this
And
Azelf
how-
can be whatever it wants to be. Is this setup? It's trick.
Ooh,
Okay.
Not
It's
bad.
choice
Scarf,
scarf.
cool.
Azelf
Yeah,
is
Scarf is
not
cool.
really. Azelf is not like really common in RU right now.
Yeah, that
So it's
makes me
kind of
think.
funny
What?
too.
Ask what the Zapdos is. Do we get Poison Touch? Yep. Punished.
He gets coins.
Well, he does get one last attack. Or not. Not right now. Keeps the stack. That's good.
That's not as good. Yeah, I don't think Stall is particularly. This is Pad's Gap. Oh, this is
Oh,
Bandit Gapdos. Excuse me.
It's definitely
How?
Bandit Captain.
Oh baby.
So, what's the flying?
The
resist
down
on
flip
FD?
just dropped.
Stall does not have a flying resist. No, they don't. They do not normally have one of those.
Yeah, and this stall is kinda just very famous because it's a simple team, but FC just updated the Chansey to Bleacy, which is really pretty much the same team, but yeah.
Where it
Yeah.
comes in its boots. Okay. I mean, Magnus
I
can
mean-
kind of come in if you want to here.
What's
Hulk is
the
also
Terra?
always fine.
By the way, next time Gaptos gets seen,
Picks.
that Brave Bird is gonna take so much because
Side noise.
Slowbro
It does a decent chunk to
Slow-
Hulk. You can trap and kill this bro if you want to if it's Fire Spin, which I think it is.
You think so?
Slowbro gets
Yeah.
2 HKO'd by Brave Bird.
I mean, if you just remove Slowbro from the equation entirely, you don't even have to click Brave Bird
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, you do
Yeah.
Sludge
no.
Bomb. Okay, so it's not Fire Spin. Why did you Sludge Bomb if you're... Okay. I guess you're just throwing out the bulk. Can't do anything versus Blissey? Question mark.
I don't think so.
I doubt
It's-
it, unless it's body press or something.
I mean, it could be body press.
Yeah, body press is also usable for cycle.
That's pretty common.
Yeah. For this exact.
You could go his
scenario.
elf.
Yeah, he scouts for it. Yeah, okay.
His press. Cool.
Do you just sludge bomb again here, or do you try to keep the Volcanion healthy?
No, you probably switch out because Lowbro is likely. No, wait.
I mean, you don't have a good good switch into Slowbro, really. It would be like Moons, I guess.
I was gonna say that Lowbro could be covered cloak, but it already revealed to.
That's boots.
I
I guess Magnezone could come in here, and then you just
Maybe.
have to. Well, you could swing into Quag. Actually, that would probably be pretty good for Zapdos.
What if it's
Everything is good for Zapdos. Just taking away HP, making your HP more valuable, I guess. But Alamutt comes in. Emerop, that's a tragic miss.
Okay. Yeah, sack the crook.
Not taunt. Okay.
And I guess you pick with.
Ooh, don't even risk it.
Zapdos?
Yeah, you went for knock. Cool.
Yeah.
I
Zapdos
think
in,
now
Brave
you
Bird,
just
Flames.
you either just Brave Bird or just U-turn to get more chip on.
You actually still probably have the tools, even if you if FC, even if you like have to give up like a mon like Slowbro or something, you probably still have the tools to maybe try and win. Magnezone
Also-
takes the spike. No lefties. AV probably, maybe
Also,
Rocky Helmet, maybe Specs.
Magnezone, maybe a Southwest as well. Actually, a Southwest Terra Grasp could be a possibility as well.
And that looks like a
Not.
soft vest. Whether or not it's Terra Grass, though, hard to say. Rocks go up. That's pretty
So
annoying, actually. Now the Zapdos has to can't really punch holes as effectively as it wants to. Yeah, FC still has tools to win. It's just, yeah, I mean, Zone takes a lot.
yeah, the zone feels pretty expendable though.
It's
Ooh,
terrible.
never
Is
mind.
It's terrible.
that analytic? I don't think
Uh,
this team needs Magnet Pull for, and literally, I don't think it needs Magnet Pull for any reason.
It's. I don't think it's analytic. Just Terra Blast taking a lot.
Yeah, I think it's just like Quagsire being like Quagsire.
This is not Specs Magnezone.
It's
Yeah.
not,
Unless you think it is.
I have
And it's
to
Specs
the
body
calc-
press?
I have to
Mhm.
calc with Southwest right now, and the roll is exactly 45 actually to 63. 60 no 53. So yeah.
Oh, and that's
it's,
just that's
yeah.
no boosted. That's just how much Terra Blast does raw. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like analytic would just make more sense though, because you're using Zapdos and Crook and Volk, so I don't really know why you'd ever pull, especially in this tier. And-
Also, body press takes a lot here.
oh, for sure. Yeah, this feels like a. I don't know if this is just like a happens to be a really good matchup, or if the FC's team is just like.
Stall is not good.
It-
Stop using stall.
It's actually because the team is not so good.
Yeah, I didn't want to
It's
say it.
actually a thing between you people. Like the team can farm on layer and versus.
Okay, well, let's not be let's not be ignorant here.
No.
Like,
No, it's not.
like-
It's just.
freaking
It's
Solon
just,
literally won. Are you open spamming stall and hyper
Yeah,
offense?
yeah.
So let's not be ignorant. This is not a ladder one
Yeah,
trick.
yeah.
But
It's just not.
I would
it's
still
not
say
bad,
that Stall is bad.
but it's a very well-known team. So yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks rough, like this game, to like get anything like in, or just to like, Ziri feels like he kind of gets to like pick stuff here and there. The mag, yeah.
I mean, this looks like maybe tough. FC still has tools to win this. This isn't like a done deal, I don't think. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it is now.
Maybe it is now.
Will die next time it comes
Oh,
in.
it's
Oh no,
faster.
just not still live. Just not still live. I don't know. I don't think you can get back on anything though. But I mean, you've been Chester to this. You go into Glowbro or you go into Bro. You can like slack off.
I feel like you
Zapdos
kind of
will
always want
pull
to keep
itself
your
up.
back. right.
I think Ziri always U-turns here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. The important part is you take the Rocky helmet damage. Like, that's what you want. Wait, did this get knocked? Does this still have its helmet?
It was already knocked off,
Sure.
and it had a
Oh, never
hefty
mind then.
reboot.
It got knocked by the crook like turn 2.
Right. Sinos
So
on the Azelf, cool.
comes back in. U-turn.
U-turn. Do you just Sinos again? Does Volt come in? Yep. All mine. Okay.
Hey. Now this gets like
Rewarded? Poison?
Lowbro
Poison.
can actually win as well.
what?
But
I'm telling you, bro. FC, he still has tools to win. It's not like this is a done deal.
I wonder what the month is. It still has yet to.
It probably depends if the Slowbro gets poisoned or not.
Yeah, this is a dangerous game.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Not
poison.
punished. Not punished.
Never punished.
Aptos comes in, takes another round of rocks. How much is the muck at? Can the muck tank a knockoff?
Ooh.
The muck is like.
Oh, it's choice
yeah.
scarf. Okay, right. So you go, bro.
I feel like
can
you
just-
sack muck here. You don't want to.
I would just slack. I don't really see a reason not to slack. Yeah.
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 Okay.
It kind of depends on the man's set.
Muck is still vaguely okay. Just calm mind and start Sinoids. No, okay. Please don't burn.
That's
You burn, I think
risky,
you lose to
yeah.
Facade Mens. Maybe Quagsire can beat it though. It's like helmet. No, Quagsire probably still beats it. Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that he's just going for this makes me think. I like
Well,
how
it's
the-
definitely. Oh, it's just Grass
Oh,
Blast. It's not
Terra
Facade Mens.
Grass!
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Never mind.
Terra
Zeri's got
Grass
it.
is crazy.
So maybe if you do get burnt, then are you sauced? Did you go into Quag? I mean, you can still go into Quag actually. You can just
What's
Terra.
the Terra? Yeah.
Terra Poison, but Earthquake would probably blow you up at that point.
Dark.
Your Terra
Dark.
Dark.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Even better. Even better.
Just
So you can Toxic now. Azelf can come
Yeah,
in. Azelf is not
probably
really a
on the
big
Azelf.
threat.
yeah, this is Elf just been U-turning all game.
I mean, that's not doing enough damage, bro.
No.
But wing
Yeah, I
defense
think
moves.
FC wins this.
You just recover. Are you Toxic then? Wow.
Muck.
Going Alamuck, not playing any games. Yeah, good stuff. I don't think U-turn KOs. Yeah, we saw this take a U-turn earlier. Yeah, it doesn't even
We saw
KO.
this take
You can
me
knock off
to-
Poison Jab here. Either one works. Poison Jab, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's over.
And that should be all she wrote. I don't think Azelf can 1v1 the Quagsire. I would be real surprised if
Yeah.
it could.
No.
Oh, it's close.
It
It's
could-
close, but unfortunately not close enough.
I'm still surprised that the chestnut was faster than
The Magnezone.
I hate stall, bro. Why? How can this keep winning, bro? This team is not good. Oh my god.
Well, good job, FC.
Dude,
I don't
how
think
can
3-0.
this no win now?
Been a lot of
Evil
3-0s.
triumphs. Evil triumphs. Well, FC is one. 3-0, clean sweep. Very good stuff. Let's stall win again, chat. Dang.
that's pretty tough for our U mainers being It's always
Okay.
funny watching like top players play the tier U main, and then they use stuff that is like you don't think is good, but then they just outplay and win.
Stall is ostensibly like not a bad strategy. Like I can't say it's like legitimately horrible. Like it is bad. Like I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that was that though. That was kind of the first weekend of Grand Slam. So I think that was the last set to be played. I think there was one set actually that has an extension, so that'll be played tomorrow.
Yeah.
We will not be covering that, but make sure to tune in whenever
Let me
that
check.
happens, or like peep the replays in the thread.
Yeah, PTT and Soulwind are
Soulwind.
playing.
Mhm. But
Tomorrow.
anyway,
Like
thank you
in
everyone for
18
joining us tonight, taking some time out of your day, sit down, watch some mods, talk some mods with us. we will catch you next week, both maybe with more of this, but also definitely for some OLT content. We will be covering the end of Cycle 1, which is currently going on. Go check that out if you haven't. This has been Ring 549, and friends, if you want to, kind of send yourselves out as well. But yeah, thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you later.
All right. See you
See
guys.
you guys.